I fixed it, yay. It's Doom. It's Doom. It's literally just Doom. That's what the music is. Best game. All right. I was going to use hold on. I love when that the camera just stops working. That's great. There's like all these things. Whatever. Um, where is it? Update. Electronic question update. Don't ask what just happened. Don't ask what just happened because I have no idea. It's like from Doom Eternal? Question mark? Pretty sure. Stream break screen. I can't speak English. Stream break screen while I fix this. You know, just of all the nights, it's tonight that things don't want to work. You know? It's just very great. TYT, bring them up. Yes, they're alive! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Okay. They're alive. Oh no! Oh no! Guys, spam tacos in the TYT. Why? Why did they go away? They were funny. No. Okay, 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 okay. I think that it's working. Uh okay. Come on. There we go. Yes. Yes! Woo! We got it working, guys. Nice. Um. Hmm. Is this camera messed up? No. I have to actually like move the camera. Oh god. What the fuck are they playing? What the fuck is this? people are saying people are saying that they hate the music, which is very funny. Why? What? Oh, I turned the music off. That's why. Um, Please work, camera. This is the $30 camera. Oh, there we go. Thank God. Yes, it does sound like that. It's very bizarre. Whoops. Too much swishy. There we go. That's much better. Oh, hey. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. That's what happened. Yeah, I did it. Yay. Now we can watch their every move. All right. Gosh, who else is streaming? Oh, whoops. Nope. Don't do F12. I don't know how that works. Election. I can read. I mean, type. What? I know English. Totally. Oh, I guess we should have their cringe music playing. And it's done. Yeah. RB&B or R&B? R&B? Yeah, that's what it's called. Wait, what? There's gotta be other people that are streaming. His name is Michael or something. I watched him on, I would watch the Daily Wire, but Ben's voice annoys me sometimes. Election, debate, reaction, no. God, I'm trying to find this guy because he was such a soy boy. Damn it! I'll never find him. Michael Moore? No, not that one. Damn! It's not that one. Mitchell something. Great, my dog's hair is now stuck in the keyboard. I love it. %, but they're still counting as fucking Democrats winning. Yeah, nothing suspect happening here, guys. Nothing at all. Nice one, Chris. What is this music? Look, TYT with, like, gayness. Who's that guy? Fetterman Oz debate. Yes. That's what it was. And some dude was watching it. This guy! This dude! Ah, he's starting in 30 minutes? It's not fun. Everything's so laggy. Let's watch the Daily Wire or whatever. They're not starting either. Oh, they are. Look at them.
Just, single moms, of course, our elderly community, families all across this nation. We don't have the money that we had 2-3 years ago. We're not able to provide for our families, for our children, the life that we were able to 2-3 years ago. And we want our lives back,
One thing that we've noticed about your race in particular that's been very interesting and has a lot of people in the media kind of has their heads exploding where they see the way that you campaign on immigration. You talk about having a strong border. You talk about your husband being in Border Patrol. And a lot of, I think, outside observers kind of thought that message would not resonate with Hispanic Latino voters. Clearly it has, though. Why do you think that is?
I zoomed it in too much, guys.
Well, because we live in South Texas. We see what's happening, in our backyards. I'm from Tamaulipas. Most of the people here in South Texas are also from Tamaulipas. We have families in Tamaulipas that we're not able to visit as often because of the criminal organizations that have taken over the southern border. So we know that immigration is funding these criminal organizations that have taken the peace away from people of Mexico and also have taken us, the liberty to visit our loved ones. So, we don't need to see it on the news. It's in our backyard. How dangerous
Look at all
our
the
borders
soy.
are,
Text,
and how
Ted Cruz booed. Democrats star emerges.
Criminal organizations.
Oprah shakes things up. Beto flips Trump voters in stunning reversal.
On the police. We have to secure our borders and allow our border patrol agents. And by the way, most of our border patrol agents are Hispanics. They're our sons, daughters. They're familia. So when they disrespect our men and women in Border Patrol and law enforcement, they're disrespecting our family.
So in closing, what does a Republican majority in the House mean?
You have to spam that in this chat.
For Republicans at home who are wondering, what does taking the House do for us? Walk us through what that would look like having a Republican majority.
So I believe that we need
that would be so great.
People's best interests first and not
imagine how cheap the gas would be, guys.
We need to strengthen the economy
for
everyone. We need to bring down inflation. We need to secure the borders. These are the top 3 issues that we need to work very hard and take care of these issues first before we move forward to anything. We have to impeach Mayorkas. That is part of securing the border. We have to remove him and put the right person in that position that is actually going to stand up for our men and women. We need someone to stand with our Border Patrol agents, with our law enforcement. So he needs to be impeached. Now, a lot of people have brought up to me, well, do you believe in impeaching Biden? Look, I'm not a fan of Kamala Harris either. So she's just as useless. So it's a waste of time. Let's get to it.
Funny. That's so true, though.
Let's reduce inflation and let's secure our borders and put pressure on the Biden administration to do so as well.
All right. Well, Congresswoman, we appreciate you making time today on this election day. Good luck today. We're really pulling for you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for joining us.
God bless you.
All right. That's Congresswoman Mayra Flores of the state of Texas.
Nice.
So impeach Mayorkas, some strong words coming from a brand new congresswoman. Who's
this guy? I feel like he's familiar.
Sometimes when you're talking to politicians and elected officials in general, you have to kind of pry stuff out of them, and you're asking questions, hoping that they'll give you something.
I know him from.
She came out swinging though. She was ready. She knew exactly what she wanted to say.
God, they're loud.
Yeah, I think for Republicans at home saying, well, what happens if Republicans take the House?
My stream.
Oversight power is a very serious thing to have in D.C., and she's kind of hinting at how Republicans will use that investigative and oversight power that comes with control of Congress.
So I'm not sure if we mentioned this. Mayra Flores is actually a historic
candidate. Watching.
She is, I believe, the first Mexican-born congresswoman in the U.S., not just in South Texas. And she's part of a trend that we saw just mid-summer.
Is anyone else streaming yet?
You may remember there were some headlines about this. The rise of the far-right Latino is one that comes to mind. She has 2 other colleagues that are also in South Texas districts that are young female Latina candidates that are looking to flip districts.
And when I was researching Myra before, or Congresswoman Flores, excuse me, before that interview, one thing that was interesting, a lot of people online saying, if this were a Democrat candidate, everyone would already know who she is. Everyone would know the first Mexican-born woman. She would have a cover on Vogue, all sorts of those things. But a lot of people, pointing that out. But definitely a historic candidate in many ways, and very impressive. And she knows what she wants to do if Republicans get control of Congress. Now, Georgia, we mentioned earlier some of these governor's races. I've been very open about the fact of how jealous I am that you got to go on the road with Tudor Dixon and also with Kari Lake. What was that experience like? What was the atmosphere like in Arizona?
So I sensed that the people in Arizona were completely fed up with the border situation. And you hear that from people across the country. People want a closed border. But when it comes to people in Arizona, it is literally their backyard. We heard from people who described seeing kids shooting up on the streets. One gentleman we spoke to, you may recall from the video, he said, when the drug dealers have been through because you see all the kids are strung out. People also were talking about crime. They were also talking about inflation. So definitely the issues that Republicans have been hitting hard are the issues that people in Arizona were talking about. When it comes to Kari Lake herself, I would say
I need to turn off the subtitles first of all.
As a candidate and as a person, she is extremely poised. She's extremely warm. I understand why she has.
Do you guys like the blue over the purple?
She has a way
I think it helps me to stand out
people
more.
Just face to face, in person, and she's able to bring that energy to the television screen. Obviously, from 27 years as a news anchor, she was able to hone that skill. So it's not surprising to me that she's been able to achieve the success she has in such a short time.
Yeah, and we've got some more clips of your interaction with her, as well as Blake Masters, someone the Republicans are counting on tonight to take down incumbent Democrat Mark Kelly in the Senate. Very important state there in Arizona.
Blake
want to get a majority in D.C. Let's see some more of your
conversation.
Oh,
crikey, mate. I'm tired. Who's this?
What I think is the best ticket in the entire country. When they win, are we going to call it Magazona?
Who's this? Magazona. That's a good one. Carizona.
Arizona is the most hotly contested state in the midterm elections. Longtime news anchor and first-time gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake has been painted by the national media as the face of election denial. I wanted to get an inside perspective on the Kari Lake phenomenon, so I flew out to Phoenix to hear from Kari herself and Arizona voters.
They all claim that we're domestic terrorists. They're calling me saying that we're spreading white supremacy views. I'm the son of Syrian immigrants, and I look around here. Look at this.
Yeah, I was told that I was a white supremacist once.
Out of many one.
Yeah. Yes, this is pretty similar to my real skin tone. Very, very clearly white, question mark.
When I walk into the floor of the United States Senate, I walk into the most narrowly divided United States Senate we've had.
There, I think that would help.
It's 50-50.
There we go.
When the Senate is tied 50-50,
perfect.
The vice president comes down and breaks the tie.
I haven't watched a Daily Wire in so long. I just get so annoyed so quickly by Ben's voice. I'm sorry.
All but 2 vice presidents in our nation.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long night. I thought I'd start the stream early. Share with your friends. Eee, I'm smiling. Can you tell I'm smiling?
That's the best you can do, but I think it's going to work.
I mean, it's his future, their future, my granddaughter's future that's at stake now. The border, the reckless spending, the fentanyl is outrageous, out of hand.
What was I gonna do?
It's worse than half the drugs that have ever come in. You need to start prosecuting these people instead of letting them out of jail.
Since nothing's happening there. Tired tired Wojak, tired Sojak, okay. I don't remember what I was doing anymore. No, well, I technically do have V feet, but like, it's just little, Catholic shoes, see? So I don't think that counts. Does it?
It's going to take 2 to 3 hours to come out. No, we need more police in the community.
And it is a lie that Hispanic and blacks don't want.
Yeah, I mean, Ben's a bit,
I'm a black woman, Hispanic, in all the 9 yards.
he's a bit too...
So when they label saying that Hispanic and
Ugh. How do I say this without getting my channel deleted?
Get us in there. Let's see us in. So great to see you.
You know, a bit too...
I paused my successful business career because I saw what Joe Biden and Mark Kelly were doing to this country. Right? I am a father of 3 young boys.
Pro a certain country.
I've worked hard. I've succeeded in some relative sense. My boys
you
are
know?
fine, right? I've been, blessed. But on an absolute sense, like, what kind of country are these boys on track to grow up in?
Cough, cough, hint, hint.
I want everybody's kids and grandkids to actually live in a country that works and an America that we still recognize. Well, Biden, Mark Kelly, they're taking that away from us.
What are your main priorities going to be day one in the Senate?
Stop inflation and secure the border.
Okay, so when you say stop inflation, what would be the steps to do that? What
Well,
policies?
His voice is just a bit too annoying than Matt Walsh. He's like, yeah, I want to be king of the country. It's like, listen, man was not made to have all that power by himself. Only God. So that's not really my style.
Mostly young Americans.
I just want to be left alone.
Those numbers are just going way up. Mark Kelly,
So yeah.
he's not doing a damn thing to stop it.
What the fuck was I looking up, guys? I don't remember!
And stop inflation. We have to meaningfully restrain big tech. I understand big tech better than any other candidate, actually better than any
Yeah, his voice is just very stereotypical what he is. No offense.
Multinational corporations.
Oh, I remember now. I remember.
Carrie Lake was a local anchor in Arizona for decades. She resigned in 2021 with a viral video announcing what she described as
don't look at all my suggested videos.
An endorsement from Donald Trump in September of 2021 propelled her to victory in the GOP
scheduled for
primary.
6:50.
Since
All right.
then, she's become the target of the media machine she was once part of.
Yeah, this one's. There we go. Harry. Yay, Tommy Pesos is alive. Somebody actually funny.
Okay. We just fucking hear it.
Nice. We're sniping his stream, guys. I love stream sniping. One could say it's that the shape of his face is yeah, just a little bit. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm staying up, guys, I swear. I'm making it.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I did it.
I'm just looking at my homework that I have to do tomorrow.
Okay.
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 I remember when that happened. It was so funny. Oh, Mr. Medicare.
That's really nice because that's like I said.
It was all just. It was really magical.
Okay. We just fucking hear it.
I'm awake. Yes, it is that quiet. I turned it up all the way. There's nothing else I can do, guys. Maybe if some Democrat idiot joins the stream, they'll think that I'm with them because I have blue. So we dance. I thought it's great. And then they'll give me money. Do you think I can grift from them? I want their money. I want their money because they're dumb. Evil. Yeah. What is he doing? What just happened? Hello? He's looking at his own channel. No clue. Still nothing happening in here. I don't know.
Have a meltdown. Oh my god, baby! Am I even live? I don't know shit. I think I'm live. I'm just gonna begin. I don't care about nothing. We care about nothing. Other people begin late and gay. I think I'm early for like 10 minutes or whatever.
He doesn't know what's happening. It's so cute. Oh, well, none of them are online yet. See, look. Here's the liberals, and they're just playing funny music. Now they're not playing music at all, actually. This guy, he's got nothing. So nervous. John Fetterman stand reporting in. I get the anxiety, but I just need to trust that our people showed up. If not, then that will suck. And we will do what we need to do. But I am just trying to keep cool about it. But I get it. Nervy night, but we got it for sure. Watching from AZ, I'm a basket case. Yeah, we know. Blue hearts, I'm reading this dude's chat. I voted early here in Utah. Would love to see Mike Lee get the boot. Goodbye, troll. Oh, they're banning trolls. There's this one moderator. Can you believe I had to ban people on here 4 hours ago? Seriously, y'all don't engage with the trolls. I've got a new laser beam shooter, and I'm itching to use it. What a fucking nut job. Excuse me. Nathan, you can't say that. For the first time ever, I haven't paid attention to the polls. They measure likely voters, and I have a feeling there will be a lot of unlikely voters this time. I don't know why we're even watching this. It's gonna take days to get the results. Oh, yeah. Days. That's just what they want you to think. What's their fucking plan? We're gluttons for punishment. Oh.
It's a Silas.
Silas.
Show. Whoa! Fuck yeah, baby.
Nobody else is streaming.
I don't have background music for live streams. I don't think so.
I love his setup. This is so cool. I could never, like...
How is
that's just so
everybody? Cool. Let me pull in chat. I don't know what I'm doing. I had like a bunch of fucking
Wait, hold on. We could probably look at like
CBC. How is my audio, everyone?
YouTube?
Hello, first
we'll
of
just
all.
Open a ton of tabs.
Hi, hello. Are you ready for fucking Taco Tuesdays?
Woo! Woo! Taco Tuesday. Let's look at CNN and CBC.
Oh, how is my audio? First of all, let me ask.
And
how is my audio? Because
I don't fucking live?
know. Oh, someone said audio is good.
No,
someone said
live.
Muted. I know you. I'm not muted, you motherfucker. You fucking lied to me. What's your name?
I hear police.
Shiok, you motherfucker. Let me. No.
Oh, it's Charlie Kirk. That's who I saw.
Look at this motherfucker. You see it? Shiok. You're lying to me. I know you're lying to me.
I
had. Oh my god.
Dude, the Washington Post. Are they like talking?
Oh, everyone is saying the audio
no, they're
is
not.
good.
Damn.
The audio wasn't good. Like I heard myself 10,000 times. It's mega echoes. Not even Jewish. What the fuck? Are the Young Turks even live yet? I don't think they are.
Are they talking? Are this one talking? Yes.
Party, and he's already made some comments
Hold on.
as we head into this election tonight about
What are they
could
saying?
happen after these results
What are the
come out.
liberals
And the question
saying?
that I specifically asked him is, what does he think about Senate Minority Leader, could be once again Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, should the Republicans be successful tonight? In fact, Trump tonight even predicting that the Republicans could end up with 53, 54 seats.
I 100% believe that.
And Trump said that he does not think that Mitch McConnell has done a very good job.
No,
And in
Mitch
fact, he
McConnell's
blames
ass.
Mitch McConnell
Fucking
specifically for
Warhawk,
inflation because
neocon.
Mitch McConnell was a part of the arrangement, the
Warhawk.
deals that were made to flood the economy
I
with
bet he
government
does.
money during the coronavirus pandemic. And of course, McConnell
my nose
did
is so
support
itchy, so if
that
you
$1
see
trillion infrastructure plan.
my
And
model
so Trump
glitching
laying
out,
the blame
my
on
nose is
McConnell's
itchy.
feet, along with the current President Joe Biden and the Democrats in Washington. But where he stopped short,
0% surprising that is the case.
But still,
straight up.
criticizing his own party on election night.
But before, by the way, we know.
Yeah, that's what like normal people do. You criticize your own party.
There's a little bit of a risk there because if it turns out that
That's what you're
Republicans do
supposed
pass
to
the Senate,
do.
he will, if it's very.
You're supposed to criticize your own party so your own party gets better, but they have no fucking clue what that even is.
He was going to hurt Senate candidates across the country, number one. And number two, has anyone asked him if he's announcing so early so he scares off some of the smaller fish in
Nice.
the Republican Party?
He has done a great job at sucking ass, that's true.
Yeah, that question didn't come up tonight. Not
Also,
those questions
if
come up,
you
as
do
he often
subscribe
does.
to the Patreon,
Yeah, exactly. He likes to
during,
control the flow of
I can see
questions
it on my
back and
phone.
forth, but I do think it's important to point out that when we asked him about Mitch McConnell, I
Or if
specifically
you just
asked, are you
subscribe.
going to try and encourage these Republicans, many of which, if they win tonight, won with his endorsement.
The star
Would you call them
is
up
for
and say to them, "Don't
Patreon,
support Mitch
the heart
McConnell
is for
leader,
subscriptions,
over
and
the
the
next
dollar
2
sign
years?"
is for
And he wouldn't go that far.
donations
So
directly
that's
to
at least a
stream.
line that he seems willing to draw at this point.
Streamlabs,
Again, flirting
yeah,
with this
something.
idea of
Why are
a
they so loud?
2024 bid, one that could come very early. Someone asked him if he has thought about a vice presidential pick yet, and he
So,
kind
yeah.
of laughed and said there will be time for that. So, he's obviously laying the groundwork for a campaign that in many ways, guys, starts tomorrow morning.
What the
Because
fuck?
everyone's going to start to talk about 2024 very quickly after the dust settles.
What is Dame showing on his
We
stream?
thank you for that. In the wake of what everything Ryan was just reporting, Brendan, I got to ask you about this because Republicans have to answer this question. So we just have an exit poll coming in. Again, it's early. The question was, voters nationwide feel dissatisfied or angry about the way things are going in this country. 92% of Republicans,
Nothing's showing up.
77% of independents. With those kind of
Hello?
numbers, why aren't Republicans theoretically doing better? And I know we don't know
Is
yet,
this-
but it sounds like
Oh.
Republicans are sort of tempering the expectations for tonight.
Broken.
Why are you, and you're smirking.
Yeah, you're smirking.
What's up?
I think we are going to have a really
Like we're
good
just
night.
waiting you to be
I
like
think
going
that
like
their
this.
stream's
Somebody
broken.
put it to me this way: if you're looking at a football game and the prediction is you're going
Yeah,
to
there's no music.
17
Yeah.
touchdowns and you win by 4, everyone's like, oh, what happened? And
Right.
it feels like that's some of
They're
the
not saying
expectations that-
words anymore. Hello? I can't hear anything. That's great.
Fucking
there he
YouTube
is.
deleted the super chats again. What the fuck? I read like 3. God damn it. I don't know.
They're stealing his pesos.
I'll find the super chats again. I think they're on the studio. Like, let me show you this shit. Fucking hate everything.
Have I ever seen Recreators? No. I'm not sure what that is, actually. If I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna get DMCA? Oh, because of the commercial? Dude, come on. This is why I have this shit.
That's why I put the Doom music at the beginning of my stream, because just in case, I just assume that they copyright strike. Who the fuck is this dude? Everything broken. What are they talking about now?
If things are getting so hot here,
I know.
let's go to a place that's even hotter. Where's that?
Aaron McLaughlin is live for us there, where the Republican nominees for governor, secretary of state, and attorney general are all election.
Look how close legal and illegal is. That's so funny.
Aaron, tell us what you've seen. Tell us if you
Just for
have any
reference, I think abortion should be, illegal. because abortion kill babies.
What appears to be a very close race against his opponent, Republican Blake Masters. I asked him about those Republican attacks on the election integrity of Arizona, and he expressed full confidence.
I'm sorry, I have that song stuck in my head.
Take a listen.
I'm too excited.
I have complete faith in our county.
VCreators is an anime that came out 4 or 5 years ago. It's an action fantasy series. No, you know, if let me see if I can find a picture. Creators.
And I've been speaking with voters here at this polling station in Tucson and asking them.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I did.
As they cast their ballots.
I didn't know that's what it was
Many
called.
of the voters here say that they're excited to be here, and they have a number of.
Honestly, I just watched that chick would die and then like kill people, and then the ending.
Inflation is hitting
So
Arizona
I'll be honest.
particularly hard. One voter told me that he is concerned about the integrity
There we go.
of the election system. I was speaking to
Really?
county officials, and they were telling me that so far turnout is on par with the same kind of turnout they saw in the 2018 midterm elections. And speaking to political
No,
scientists, they tell
I
me
think
that
a
the
lot more
higher
people
the
are
turnout,
voting this time.
particularly among independents here in the state of Arizona, the better that will be for the Democrats, guys.
Really? Independents voting for Democrats.
Aaron, we appreciate
They
that.
are
We just got another
absolutely
example.
high.
I want to talk to you about this one. This one
Again,
is
we're
on.
getting them in as you
we're
were
getting them in, and we're
I'm
actually
reading them
reporting
live
them
on the-
faster than the graphics are coming out. But we just got this in, and this is on gas
Yes.
prices and inflation, but specifically with Latinos. So the question was:
Are
inflation
elections
caused
in
severe
your state
hardship.
fair?
For white voters, 18%. Black voters, 21%.
First time
Latino
midterm
voters,
voter.
29%, the highest group. We were just talking about this. You were telling me this is what's affecting your family every single day. And so you're not surprised by any of this.
That's right. I mean, rent has increased by 7.2%.
Yeah. People kind of need money to live, asshole.
15.5%, groceries 13%, gas prices 18%. This is what's on
Yeah,
the
I'd like to
voters'
take,
mind, and I
yeah.
think that it's a
You're
huge
probably
opportunity
sucking off
for
mommy and
Democrats to
daddy's
really reclaim that
money.
We are the party of the working class.
Oh, what the fuck?
Like, though, with your
How many
Democratic
people are
colleagues when
watching?
you're saying, hey, listen, my family's
I
experiencing
can't tell.
this. Okay, this is the
They don't
real
have
issue
the, there it
here.
is.
We need to start talking about this more. Was there
4,000.
pushback? Or?
Well, I mean,
26,000.
I'm a young person, right? I'm
I'm a
27
young
years old. A lot
person.
of the colleagues that
You're
we speak to on
27?
sort
You're
of the
old.
progressive flank, the Justice Democrats that are in Congress, like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
She
right,
thinks
Hunter
that's young.
Presley,
She
Ilhan
needs to
Omar,
like fucking
all
like
of the sort of the squad that's in
store
Congress
her
that have
eggs
been
somewhere.
championing this issue. I think that in the
Like,
final 3 weeks,
you need to
Democratic
start having
leadership
babies
has sort
soon,
of
lady,
stepped it
or
up,
else
talking about
you won't
abortion,
have a
talking about
chance.
democracy, and I think that we have an opportunity to connect that fight for democracy.
Oh
fight for abortion
Christ!
with
24% voted just to like go against. Look! 41% moderate, 40% conservative, and only 19% liberal. They're fucked.
Jacked up the prices
Yes.
on groceries, on
Yes.
rent, on all of these other things. And so I think that our Democratic colleagues are hearing it, but again, the sort of timing has been really critical in these final 2 or 3 weeks. We'll see if it's too little or too late.
The same exit poll talks about not just gas prices, Tom, as it relates to Latinos, but also
I'm so tired.
just inflation
Woohoo.
overall. Latino voters twice as likely, more likely to say that inflation caused them a severe hardship. Nearly twice as likely to say this as white voters here. You know, as you're talking about, potentially a worrisome sign for Democrats, but also, Brendan, you know,
TYT having technical
you don't have to message
difficulties.
so hard when somebody's doing their grocery budget for the month and it's like, oh man, I'm coming up short, right? That is really affects people.
So this is fascinating because this is something that I heard from Republicans working on a lot of races, that they do think there's a huge opportunity to go into Latino and
There we
Hispanic
go.
districts that
Oh, yeah.
usually have no business winning. Because
No business, excuse you.
So in South Texas, there's three seats in the Rio Grande. Yeah. So
Uh,
Myra Flores, who's
huh?
a very special election. Democrats.
No business being there. That's kind of racist.
This is a seat that Joe Biden carried by 17 points, and they feel confident that she can win again. And there's seats like this in the Central Valley of California, in Colorado, in Las Vegas.
Easy with
these
the
diverse
racism,
areas,
guys.
They're getting hit by inflation just as hard or harder.
Enthusiastic that Roe v. was overturned, satisfied. There's more enthusiasm. That's so
as
funny.
heavily as we could have in South Texas and other places. It doesn't mean that we're not.
How important
trying,
is
but I
Senate
do think
party
that there is
control?
room for
Very
improvement,
important.
especially on investment, and particularly not
Yeah,
just
at least
I think
partially.
Democratic leaders at
I'm
one point
mixed.
A couple weeks ago,
Yep.
were talking about how inflation is a global phenomenon. Well,
It's like that
yes,
meme
but we
where
need
it's
to
like the white guy and the Latina
to what's happening
have kids and they're both right wing. That's my parents.
People are feeling
So
at
yeah.
the kitchen table, and so I think Democrats are going to your point.
TYT is a
historically, it's always
technical
would have been a hard
difficulty.
night
Look,
for us,
they're still fucked.
But I think that
Like,
you know, it will especially
hello?
be close, and I hope we learn this heading into 2024, because that's what the Republicans are thinking about. They're laser focused, as you mentioned, on
Let's go,
making
Democrats.
sure that-
We want to bring in somebody who has been standing by.
Mary Jones, hate living in Florida. It was blue when I came. Now it's solid red. Aw, boo.
Minutes away from these key polls closing. 5.5 minutes to be specific here. Matthew Dowd is joining us here. Speaking of Texas, I believe he posted up there in Texas. Matt, it's really good to see you. This is your sort of first appearance tonight. We've talked.
I'm like singing the Doom music so I don't get copyrighted.
The Tom is all over here that we've been seeing coming into this exit polling here. What is surprising you? What is not surprising?
Well, one thing that I guess isn't surprising me, because I've been trying to say this for 6 months, is that there doesn't seem to be any red or blue wave in any of the data so far, and we'll obviously know more as election returns come in. But it seems to be very much in line with the last NBC poll. The president's job approval.
Yeah, I have the
all of
song
those
stuck in my
other
head,
issues, which
okay?
had that last NBC poll had the Democrats up by 1 on generic ballot.
They're still
It
fucked.
looks like
Look.
we're going to have a long night.
Look, the only thing they said is sign up for our newsletter. Get emailed with a free shirt.
We were going to be in. A red
That's how
wave
desperate they are.
is what happened in 2010 when Republicans won by 7% of the popular vote. It's what Democrats had.
To come in here and actually give them the money they need to survive a disastrous quarter. And I will also
There
add
we
this.
go.
You know, you're going to see a lot of traders. You're going to see a lot of interested
A lot
investors
of.
on the
Oh, I
financial
thought he
platforms.
said
See the stock at
trait
$1,
tours.
$1.60,
I was gonna say, like,
66 cents
Jesus,
or
guy.
so, and think it's cheap. It's not cheap
That's
because the
pretty
price is
rude.
near $1. That is one of the
Trait
biggest
tour.
investing myths out there that I continue to hear and get questions about. It's a $1.70 stock for a reason. And I would argue it might still be overvalued given the financials of this company.
It's $1.70, but divided by 15 because they did
It might be overvalued. Oh, Shangugur, no.
And this was back in 2019. That should have told
Shangugur.
how much they were trying. Number one, not to be delisted. Number two,
That's what Shank
So it's not what many
did. An
Republicans
awesome
thought.
investment of
Oh God, he invested in that.
food coupons.
That to me
He's
shows we're
left
gonna
the
have a
audience.
very long
Why they do that?
Okay, Matt, we're going to check in with you throughout the night because we love
That's
your analysis. I
hilarious.
know you love messaging and crunching the numbers as we get
I'm
the
just like
information.
flipping between multiple channels. Fetterman's neck lump for Congress 2022, complete civil war. Hey, we have the guns. If you haven't noticed, like, let me zoom in for this. If you haven't noticed,
High stakes rematch from 2020 in Georgia. Democrat Stacey
trannies can't have guns.
take on the current governor.
Like, they literally tell us, you know, 41%.
And polls also closing in Indiana. Again, we're talking about Indiana.
Not only that, but Democrats are very emotionally unstable. They would never be approved for a gun.
We'll talk about it more when we come back. South Carolina, Vermont,
Anyways.
Virginia, another one we're going to talk about how I know you know this one inside.
Shit,
out.
my
We could see our
my
first
thing isn't
projections.
centered.
We're talking projections already.
There we go.
We're there
Like
yet?
a trivia quiz that you know the Jackson 5 men love.
We got to go to break. We're getting in trouble. Stay with us.
They're trying so hard to smile. How sad.
sure that they were ordering from a HelloFresh or a Sunbasket or a Purple Carrot. Tom Brady no longer a Purple Carrot friend there, so.
Still nothing. Nothing. I really don't want to watch the Daily Wire. He's like, I used to watch the Daily Wire like almost religiously, but it's just not entertaining anymore. I'm sorry. Like it's just kind of like, I don't know, boomery, kind of lame. It's just not my cup of tea anymore. And I used to love their channel. And now it's just like yawn, bore, cringe. You know? It's like, ugh. Blech! I just look at Shank's Twitter. It says, "We are off the air right now because the power went out in LA, as it does all the time. Eric Garcetti is the worst mayor of all time. He hasn't bothered to do his job in years. The Democrats running LA are the most incompetent people on the planet." Someone replied with, "Who did you vote for as mayor again?" That's who I thought. I was trying to wink, but I forgot that I've turned winking off so that my blinking looks better. CNN's John King. Stay off social media, people. If you're trying to figure out there are really issues with voting, trust your local officials and trust us. Trust us. Trust us. Yeah. Was Matt Walsh trolling when he said anime was satanic? No, he was not, unfortunately. See, that's what I mean. Like, they're just so cringe and, like, boomery, and it's like, ugh, like, come on, guys. Like, they're not even trying. Like, they're not getting with modern times, and it's just so cringy. Whatever. We'll just watch Dame Pesos.
Oh my god.
Dame Pesos.
The dumbest shit ever.
Republican incumbent Todd Young is up against Thomas McDermott. And by the way, we are projecting our winner, our first
this
projection
early,
of
7
the
o'clock on the dot.
Todd Young there, the incumbent
Okay,
Republican. Listen,
here we
this
go.
isn't a shocker. It is still a projection. It's our first one. There you have
Look
it.
at that cute old man. Of course he'd
The second
win.
race there, as we pull up that board. Charles Booker, the Democrat.
Come on, Rand Paul. Come on, Rand Paul. Come on, Rand Paul. Come on, Rand Paul. Come on, Rand Paul.
South Carolina, let's move on now. The incumbent there, Senator Tim Scott, who many...
0%. He's already gonna win.
As a potential presidential candidate in 2024, even vice presidential candidate.
Fuck, that's funny.
Let's see how the Senate race in Vermont is shaping up.
Oh my god.
Too early to call. Peter Welch, Gerald Moore, both men running for that open Senate seat right now. We'll see what happens.
Wait, I can refresh this. 7 o'clock.
50-50 coming into tonight. All Republicans need is one seat, but it's going to be a tough
Nope.
race.
I want to see the map. Give me the map. The map. The map. The map. The map. The map.
Republicans need a net flip of 5.
Excuse me.
You can see where
I'm going to
things stand
Fox.
right now. We will see how the night goes. We're especially going to be looking at a couple of races in Virginia, including Virginia 2.
Can you just show me the
Democratic
results?
Incumbent Elaine Luria is up against Jen Kiggins. This is one that is considered a bit of a bellwether here, right?
I don't want your fucking ad.
That's right. And remember, Abigail Spanberger, the Democratic incumbent, another one who came in on that blue wave.
There we go. See, look.
She is in a tough fight against big guns in the Republican Party come in and campaign for her in a race that Republicans think they have a real shot at. And Tom, again, big time bellwether here. If it turns out we're seeing Yesli Vega do really well, maybe that tells us Republicans are going to have a big night. And then
Oh, we are going to have a big night. I'm so excited.
Yeah, here's another one.
Yeah, that's right. Rudy Yakim and Paul Sturry here in Indiana too are watching.
Rudy, what's his name? Last name again? What's his last name? What's his last name?
And a lot of people like Chuck Todd, who are about to
A very sussy last name,
this race, especially
I
the
must
House races,
say.
are going to be decided in those suburbs and excerpts. So we'll be watching them closely. Here we go. This is a big one that we're watching here. The race for governor in Georgia. Way too early to call. Only 1% in. You can see Stacey Abrams with a massive lead, but it's because 1% is in, and that's probably just a very blue district where she's winning.
So
Yeah, they're
top of
probably
Georgia,
counting Atlanta.
Let's take you there because Gabe Gutierrez is there live. It's a
I swear, if
headline.
Stacey wins, I'm going to be so pissed.
Right, governor, Senate, etc. Gabe, walk us through. Polls are
Yeah,
closing now.
I wanna see the map. The map.
watched you 12
The map.
hours ago live in the Today
The map.
Show.
The
You had
map.
a
The
lot of
map.
people streaming into that
The map.
polling place behind
The
you.
map.
Now it's closed, right? No more.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me see the map.
Just closed a few moments ago, as you've been reporting. We had seen a steady stream of voters to this location and others really throughout the day.
No, nothing, no power.
Different groups and the Democrats have been really blaming trying to get voters.
Good job every once in a while. Eric Garcetti has been missing in action. He does.
Is he watching? Is he watching?
What could it be?
I wanted to start off on a
No,
story that
LA is
actually
an
broke yesterday,
absolute
but I wanted
mess.
to wait for it to kind
So
of.
I'm going to get back into that in a second. But
Yes,
first, I got to tell you about what we're doing tonight.
yes.
So we've got
Spam
the regular
taco.
Young Turks that was supposed to be 2 hours. Now is 1 hour because we live in a developing city, like I said. And
He just said
then,
LA is a
we're gonna do
developing
election
city. What do you
coverage. Me,
mean, like
Anna,
fucking
Nina Turner,
Chernobyl
Rashad
developing?
Ritchie, John Idaho, Michael Schur, Jessica Burbank, David Schuster. All of our stars are here tonight. And more. And then we are going to have Matt Gaetz on. We are going to have Ro Khanna on. We'll get the
I have
Republican
no idea
perspective.
who
We'll
any
get
of
the
those are.
Democratic perspective. And right now, the elections look like they're going to be miserable for the Democrats. We'll talk about that throughout the night, so you have that to look forward to.
He looks like he's already drank.
An hour ago, Kentucky and Indiana polls closed, and I have the first results of the night for you guys. So it's.
I want to hear it from him.
Trust me, they ain't anywhere near over. But this is probably the only time I'm going to get to say it, so I'm glad we made it back on air in the nick of time. Charles Booker leading Rand Paul in Kentucky with 4% reporting, 52 to 48. He's got a 4-point lead, but it's only 4%, and it will not last. So, but I'm glad at least I got to see Charles Booker's leading. Good candidate in Kentucky, good person. Ran as good
please
a campaign
cut
as he
Matt
could.
Gaetz. He doesn't deserve a platform.
If I was in charge of the Democratic Party, none of the campaigns would look anything like they do now. What we would do is we would just fight Republicans and eviscerate them all throughout the country.
Eviscerate
but
them.
Democratic consultants and Democratic leadership and Democratic donors are all idiots who say don't fight Republicans. Don't. There's only 2 guys in the whole country who fought.
Yeah, you don't need to fight
this cycle.
Republicans because you look
Tim Ryan,
stupid.
who closed a 10-point lead. We don't know that he'll win. He's swimming against a big tide, but he did everything he could, and he fought hard. He fought dirty.
Yeah, it was funny, but like he's just
God damn
so
it,
boring now.
Thank you, Tim Ryan, for showing up for the fight.
There's like way
for
funnier
bothering
people.
to run an election. Thank you. Okay. Another guy who ran a great campaign was Fetterman. He still has a chance to win.
Fetterman?
Even though he had a stroke, it was a disaster of a debate where people were concerned about his health, and he might still win. Oh, hey, look at that. I wonder if the Young Turks were right. We've been saying for 20 years on air, why don't you fight them? Why don't you fight the other guys? Like, oh, you guys are horrible. I can't believe you would say that. No, you're supposed to lay down like doormats for Republicans. That's what all the smart people in Washington think. Well, for another time, they're going to lose all these elections. They're never going to figure it out because they're paid not to figure it out.
So
I have
funny.
incredible details of that in a second. In fact, here, I'll do it right now, okay? So, look, they asked
tools,
in exit polling,
give me
what are you most concerned about? Right now,
feed.
number 1 was
There's no
inflation.
activity
By the
feed.
way, soon...
Great.
And one of the top topics is also crime. That's another thing we'll talk about later. But
I
on
love
the
when
issue
I
of the
can't
economy,
see
the
his
number one
subscribe.
question.
If you haven't
The
subscribed yet,
Democrats
please
basically
subscribe.
Had this response throughout the entire campaign. Oh, the economy, inflation. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that's a brilliant strategy. Way to go. Way to go. With about 2 weeks left, Joe Biden.
If you haven't subscribed, please do.
God,
I want you on my screen.
You think?
He looks like he's drunk. Look at his eyes. His skin has actually gotten like yellower. Have you ever seen somebody with like liver disease? That's what he looks like.
1,000 things they could have said about the economy, but the most important thing is if they actually done something. So what it
Oh, guys! If you haven't noticed, look at my look at my chest first. American flag.
It hasn't been raised since 2009.
Catholic
It's
cross.
poverty wages. You make
And look,
$15,000 a year.
stars.
The whole year without a single day.
Red,
off.
white, blue. Yes.
And what do the Democrats say? Oh no!
I know you love it.
Donors, our beloved corporate donors. We can never betray them. No. You have to keep your wages at poverty levels. Democrats are supposed to be the working person's party.
Since when on God's green earth are they the working person's party?
That. All they care about is how far up their donors' ass they can go. So they didn't do minimum
Yay,
wage.
conspiracy cat.
Exit polling.
I can't wait to see. It like takes an entire minute to show up on the
raising
stream.
the minimum wage in fighting inflation. All voters, 69% of them said yes. Yes.
No.
Raise the minimum wage. Yes.
Maybe just get it like a better job, like a trade. Have you ever tried a trade? Like a trade is something that's good, you know.
Because they're corrupt. Mainstream media lies to you 24/7.
Trades are good.
Oh, look at that, Joe
You
Manchin
try
increased the
having a
cinema, picked up
trade,
checks
like, you know,
for the
plumbing,
National Restaurant
electrician.
Association right
They're
after
great.
they
You don't
voted
have to go to
that
college,
down.
just a technical
I don't see any
school.
corruption.
But, you know,
It's
whatever.
quid pro quo. It's flat out bribery. Any reporter who doesn't tell you about
What the fuck is he
bribery
talking about?
in Washington is a liar, and you should never trust that news organization.
Is it bad that I've been staring at your chest and never noticed the American flag? Hey, the person that did the physics on this gave me great chest physics. Woo! You're gonna fail November. Woo!
So, okay, now let's go to Bernie Sanders said throughout the entire election, for God's sake, talk about how they're price gouging. They have record profits. Why do they need to increase all of these prices if they have record
What the fuck?
profits?
Why won't anything upload?
When they asked voters, again, not Democratic voters,
Nothing
all
update.
voters, would you have supported efforts to rein corporate price gouging to battle inflation? What did that come in?
Corporate price gouging?
Hashtag Bernie
You mean like we need oil? We need to make oil and not suck off Saudi Arabia? Maybe that's the answer.
There's no question. If anybody tells
Nah, that doesn't sound like the answer.
on purpose. I'm so sick of their gaslighting. I'm so sick of their corruption. You see those stupid
I
reporters
think
on
he's
TV.
going
The
nuts.
Democrats have done a brilliant thing of
Ottawa
making
now
wages
followed me, which is like super cool.
protect the
That's like super cool. Why won't it upload? Why won't it update?
Bravo, Joe Biden. Nancy Pelosi.
He is so drunk, dude. He's so drunk.
So what do they do? They blew
Oh
it.
yes,
They
he's
blew
watching
it.
him. We'll watch him watch it Chink. We'll watch him watch Chink.
Democrats are supposed to be the working
Look.
They're not anywhere near that.
Look how much dislike. Oh my god. That's so sad.
Up their donors' ass they can go. So they didn't do minimum wage. You know what voters said today in the exit polling? If the Democrats,
You know what? This sounds sad, but I used to actually listen to the guy. Yeah. I used to be.
Shut up. No one cares about other people.
They're corrupt.
They're corrupt.
Mainstream media. Oh, they fumbled it away.
I used to be
is it meltdown?
a Democrat. I know.
Democrats said, oh, they fumbled it away.
Having a meltdown. Oh, baby. I waited for this show for so long. Now he's having a meltdown. But you know what? I would really wish if I could, like, maybe speak.
Yeah, no. You're so disappointed in me. When will this thing ever update? Why?
If we could.
Why? I want the cat to show up.
What would your reaction be, Chad? If Jen Yogurt, Shanky Yogurt, appeared here right now, would you gasp? What is that? Is that the real? Are you the real Shake Yogurt? Yes.
It still hasn't updated on Stream Elements either.
The real Shake Yogurt. Fuck yeah. Are you super for real? Yes. Oh shit.
Wow.
I think I just did something on accident.
Amazing. Round of applause for the real.
Alright, I'm gonna go back watching him because he's clearly extremely drunk.
Oh, we lost the election because the election wasn't 20 years later.
I think he actually has liver mortis, guys. I'm getting a little bit concerned. Look, do you see his eyes?
Republicans are back in charge, and the Republicans are even more corrupt.
Look at his eyes.
These Democrats.
My uncle had liver mortis. I mean, yeah, like, you know, the thing, or like,
paid to lose, and the corporate media.
What's it called?
CNN,
I'm like tapping my arm right now. What is it called? Somebody tell me. Liver failure. When you have liver failure and your eyes turn colors, that's what he looked like.
NBC told you when inflation went up.
Everyone has a cringe phrase. What's important? You aren't that anymore. But also, ha ha ha. Saturn's a chink fan. Yeah, I almost dye my hair, but then my dad told me that he'd shave my head if I ever actually dye my hair. So I only did hair chalk, and I used hair chalk on my entire hair, and it was blue, and it looked terrible. So that's my story.
And Republican parties. Oh, we can't do voting rights. If we'd done voting rights, we would have won this election. But instead, we didn't do voting rights at all, which everyone before
the voting rights, yeah. Let dead people vote. That's what he means.
Oh, you guys are always so mean to the Democrats.
Well, thank you, Conspiracy Cat, for subscribing. I wish I wish we could actually see it.
Of course they're going to pass voting rights.
I literally
Because
went to the website where the overlay come from, and it's still not show up.
And did they pass it? They didn't pass a single thing in it.
So
Well, couldn't you have gotten rid of the filibuster? Just make an exception. I know you love the filibuster so much because it protects your corporate donors.
yeah, he
I
does
know
look
how
like
much
he has jaundice, doesn't he?
of corruption, but couldn't you at least make an
Doesn't he look like he has
so that we could all
jaundice?
vote so that we wouldn't have these insane gerrymandered districts? Couldn't you at least do that? Nope. Well, we can't make an exception.
I swear, guys, he has jaundice. Let me look it up.
Did make an exception to the filibuster, not 20 years ago, not 200 years ago. They made it in this term when their
Jaundice.
beloved stock market was in danger.
See?
Then they said,
Look.
we have to raise the debt ceiling right away, make an exception.
Where is
to the
it?
filibuster.
Where is he?
Our donors would be so mad at us if we didn't do that. Oh,
Look at
our
him.
voters, who cares? Puh. That's what Kyrsten Sinema and Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer did. They spit on the voters
Jaundice?
because their donors said, you are to raise the debt ceiling right now. No, you better not give anybody
Shame.
voting rights. You better not give
He's
them
getting a little
you
bit.
better
Maybe
not
it's
give them
just being
South
drunk.
You better not give them
But he doesn't look good.
All of them polling 70%.
At very least, he looks sick.
Which party's so stupid that they wouldn't
Hello, Hunter Morris, aka Junker Man. I hope that you show up on the subscriber list one day, in a million years from now.
enormously corrupt.
Or if you subscribe to Patreon, which is $1 a month, you could see it sooner.
Progressives. They're going to say it was Bernie. They're going to say it was us. They're going to say it was AOC. They said, well, if you
Oh shit, I dropped my phone.
corporate propaganda like the rest of us, then nobody would have found out. Oh, yeah.
Also, you get to join the Discord.
So the Democrats spent 2 years shoveling.
I would drop the Discord, but I don't want my Discord or to be banned because too many base things there. So just subscribe to the Patreon.
Data from the
Yeah.
polls indicates that we were
Or like message me on like some social media platform. I'm watching some guy that has jaundice freak out.
They'll be saying, "Oh yeah, Democrats lost because the Democratic
See, look, he has jaundice.
progressive policies are
Jaundice?
not popular. They're not popular."
Jaundice.
No, every policy is on economic issues.
Look, he's sweating. Look how much he's sweating. Look at that.
Just didn't do any of them.
He's about to be dripping and sweat. Spit.
Democratic leadership and everyone in mainstream media, gaslighters, giant liars. Okay.
Clonk, 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 clonk.
If they're talking, they're lying to you.
Can the mods turn on subscriber only vote?
We would have won the goddamn election. Instead, they gave it
Thank you.
because that's what their donors want anyway. Okay, so that's my rant to start the goddamn show. Now that we're on the goddamn air. Okay, now let me go to crime. So
Crime. Oh fuck.
reason number 2 why Democrats are going to lose this election: crime. So what?
Oh my god, guys, you're getting so many watch hours from me. Thank you so much. I really want to be monetized one day because
people realize it. Because we have a
I basically fund my own VTuber things, and my mom.
People saying crime's out of control, totally out of control. Cops won't show
Yeah,
up in LA, in
she
New
said
York,
she's
Seattle.
proud of me
It just
for
won't
making
show up.
money,
It just
so
won't show
that makes
up.
me happy.
Okay, and by the way, you don't have to like. There's a bunch
And
of reasons
I
why
just
that
hope I
might be
can
the
get
case, and you should have held the cops accountable
you know,
for not showing up.
I hope I can get monetized
Oh, it's the Young Turks' fault.
one day.
How dare they talk about
If you're on Twitter, just message me, DM me if you want to be on the Discord server.
American Prospect has a story out today saying crime, massive issue.
Oh shit, what did I do?
Second largest issue.
He looking.
In New York and Seattle, they just won't show up. It just won't show up. Okay. And by the way, you don't have to like. There's a bunch of reasons why that might be the case, and you should have held the cops accountable for not showing up.
Give me the money instead.
Give me money.
How dare they talk about crime? No. If we just ignore it,
He looks like he has jaundice. At the
saying crime, massive issue. Actually, in their polling, it was the number 1 issue. What did we tell you? We told you. We told you. We told you.
Give me more money.
Every time we're right,
Give me the money instead.
So now they'll say,
Give me the money.
crime being a huge political problem, and an
Literally, my only income is Patreon. That's why I keep shilling it. Okay.
shoot the messenger. It's all
Give me your shekels. Give me your shekels.
If you just not told anybody, nobody would have found out how incompetent we are. And so
Give me your shekels.
run an election. So okay, Democrats.
Hey, yeah, Georgia. Hell yeah, brother. I'm a Georgia too.
First of all, you can try to fix it.
Georgia peach, even though we make more pecans.
Work for your voters. That's never going to happen. I mean, Democrats.
God, he's so sweaty. He looks even worse.
And Democrats look at him and just ignore them, brush them aside. Okay. So what you could have done is said, you know what? Give me more money. Give me the money instead. Justice. That's our number one issue.
Yes, I am.
Social justice, but we're also for economic justice.
Also, your profile picture is my favorite type of barbecue sauce. I actually have it in my fridge.
Don't go beat up black guys and Latinos for no goddamn reason. That isn't fair. That isn't.
He thinks white people beat up Latinos for no reason. I'm gonna go back to him because he looks.
He funneled all the money to his donors, and then he went.
I want to see what they saying.
Karen Bass ran in
Trump 2024.
It's great. When they asked her in the first debate, how do you feel about safety? She said, I feel 10 out of 10, perfectly safe in LA. Meanwhile, the working class is having bricks thrown through their windows, guys barging in and threatening their lives 24/7. I said, why is the window still broken?
Isn't his makeup supposed to hide this shit? I don't think he wears makeup.
We have to fix it. And the cops never come. You have to do something about that. And then
yeah, the way that you do it is you expand the death penalty and shoot all criminals. Yeah, do that because it was so cute. Murder criminals. They don't deserve to live.
Didn't even think about it.
Hee hee, so cute.
So what happened? Giant issue number 2, and Democrats are going to lose the election because they didn't talk about crime at all. We were right. We were right. Anna, again, by the way.
Hold on, I gotta get some. Let me do that again.
Anna Kasparian said it first.
Hee hee, so cute.
Said it first, everyone piled out how
criminals deserve to die.
Leftist. You are hurting the feelings of activists.
Oh, I have my other model too.
Feelings have been hurt.
Hee hee, so cute. Criminals deserve to die.
Decades ago,
wink.
And they refuse to change it based on facts. And you're also hurting the feelings of.
That's my Salem witch trials rotting corpse look. I have 2 looks. Okay? Where my skin's rotting off because of livor mortis and my body decomposing with a Salem witch trial look, and then this is me when I'm a skinwalker and I stole somebody's skin and put it on my body. Hee hee, so cute.
Instead of actually addressing the problem, both in policy and in politics, they will blame us. I've seen this movie.
Yes, because it's your fault.
Guys, this is so. I tell you this final thing, because we've been right
for
Cody. 20 straight years on almost every issue, and every time we're right, they shoot the messenger and they never fix anything.
He looks so bad.
Back to the Iraq War. We were on the air.
Chink, please, just drink water.
It is both a
the Iraq War was pretty bad.
Disaster, but it's also going to be a political disaster. You're like, oh, you're hurting Hillary Clinton and John Kerry.
Is it like updating yet?
Vote yes on the Iraq War. They're geniuses. They're so smart. They're playing 4-dimensional chess. You guys can't figure it out. Huh. What would you know, young Turks? The Iraq War is going to be great. We're with George W. Bush. How'd that work out for you, dumbasses? How'd that work out for you? We've been right on.
Can I look at it here?
Every time.
I'm literally clicking any fucking website to see if it works.
Get the Democratic leadership.
Election updates, map.
1,000% corrupt to change. You're never going to get deeply corrupt mainstream media to change.
Live map updates.
You just have to ignore them and tell.
Whatever, if this works,
you know,
I'll try it.
And guys,
this isn't a map.
Fascists. They're about to take over
Republicans are fascists. Yes.
But the mainstream media lets you think that there's only 2 options. Corrupt and fascist Republicans or corrupt and incompetent Democrats. That's not true. You have another option. It's called primaries. I know the right wing doesn't care about this country, but if you think you care about it, right wingers, you can vote in your primaries too.
I like saying horrible things with a cute voice.
Primaries. What is the number one thing that the media tells? Don't vote in primaries. Only corporate Democrats can win. Only conservative Democrats can win. Only they can win.
Hello? Can I see it here?
Don't go to vote in primaries.
Please let me see.
Do not lie to that. Listen to them. They are liars.
Can we see the full results map? Nice.
Democrat. They've done nothing. They're
already
losers.
just
They're
red.
Yes,
perfect.
Use your own judgment. Don't vote against just Democrats
Senate.
for no reason. But for most, unfortunately, 90% of the Democrats.
Let me see a less confusing map.
Are corporate conservative stooges. And
all of these maps are confusing.
We had an honest media in this country, but we don't. Okay, I've got a lot more.
Ooh, is this a better map?
So let's take a break here.
Shut up. I'm not giving you money.
Among other things, Ron DeSantis versus Donald Trump.
You're about to watch some behind-the-scenes footage of the Young Turks.
Ooh.
Now, these are partial
Kentucky.
videos. If you want to get all of them, you become a member.
Nice.
Go to
Senate
tyt.com/join.
House.
And you'll get all the behind-the-scenes of me,
Oof.
Anna, John, JR, a little bit reality show-like. tyt.com/join and enjoy this.
What is this?
You know what you're seeing behind me? Jersey. Hold.
District
Watch me flip
5?
this
I don't know what
camera.
that is. It's like Atlanta.
Do I flip it like this?
Governor.
No, I just took a picture. I'm
Oof,
pissing right
that looks
now.
bad.
What?
Behind the scenes.
Oh, okay. For members? I don't have my face on.
She doesn't have her face on, folks. Oh, that's
Oh,
yeah,
great.
That's right there.
You can't take 5 minutes off, can you?
No, I can't, Johnny. Bye. I said it was live stream, but I was lying. It's not a live stream. It's just for members. Bitsy, this is my cat. You know what his name
Oh, no wonder he has a cat, guys.
So there's now enough polling to show you that.
I'm just gonna close that guy's stream.
There's about 3 weeks left. So it looks like we're toast. So Republicans have an advantage that Anna explained. 6
Gonna
points.
close that. Jaundice.
5-point swing now.
This.
Generic Republican versus Democrat.
So much lag.
In terms of party loyalty, now 4-point advantage to the Republicans. 18-point.
TYT is on break, so we'll go back to Dame Pesos.
Independent women. So.
They're-
Okay,
ugh.
the potential row advantage. Right now, it looks like
Women didn't care about their abortion rights. Such sadness. Maybe
I
we're
love
gonna
Spanish
vote
accent.
there
So
will be
funny.
a little bit of a
I love
fight,
Spanish
but
accent.
Not today. No, 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 no.
Whoa, we got 15 views out of nowhere.
I should read
What the
more
fuck?
super chats,
Hey.
so they accumulate.
Hey, guys. It just like spiked like you.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, now I'll show you, chat.
What is Dame Peso looking at?
Are you seeing this shed? Oh yeah, I think you're seeing. Look at this shed. They deleted all the super chats. They're gone.
They stole his money. They stole his pesos. How sad. How he pay for a race now. Who sticks?
So fucking awful.
Yeah, I can do so. I can do.
It's the worst shit ever.
I end up doing Asian accent instead of Spanish. Yay, conspiracy cat! Woo woo woo! That's our new patron. He get on the video now.
Huger.
Yeah.
They deleted the money.
Wait,
Oh,
it
come
says
on,
reset
dude.
session.
There's no money.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But no, don't worry, Jen Huger. If we don't get the money, I will pay you for your appearance. Would you love that?
I would love it.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Like the dashboard.
You should.
It still doesn't show it. God damn it.
Make no money. I'll pay you anyways. That's better.
Kissy kissy. Yay.
Oh yeah, I thought of going with Rumble.
How do I do this again? I'm still trying to figure it out. There it is, my overlay. I go to overlay.
I don't know.
And I edit, and I type conspiracy cat here.
Oh.
How do I do this? Text setting?
I
No.
have the Rumble account ready.
Setting? Yeah. The message is
start
conspiracy underscore
But
cat.
speaking
Perfect.
Alternative
Wait, no,
social
don't press
media,
enter.
I almost forgot
Save.
to promote.
Yeah.
Oh, the see, baby. Woo! Everyone, applause in the chat.
Oh shit! I hit the fucking mic. Whoopsie.
Fucking fantastic. Like I just put like,
Whose Window XP desktop? It's a Chilean. I almost said Mexican.
it's called like synchronize.
I have very much autism, so I end up like sounding like the other person.
Said syncing for like a day, and then I.
Oh no, the chat. I click open Minecraft. Oh no.
See, it's like fucking all the videos. They have no fucking views.
Is it?
Obviously, 'cause they
There we
are
go.
uploaded.
Now it's working. Now I'm lagging because I opened Minecraft on accident.
It's crazy. Have all this shit. You should follow me here.
Looks
because
conspiracy
maybe
cat.
I'll
Yay.
Get banned from YouTube eventually. I also have this.
he actually messaged me back. He messaged me back. I messaged him and I said thank you. I have the idea to do a stream, and then he messaged me back. It was very cool.
Muchos besos.
Muchos besos. Kissy, kissy.
Monday Mad. What do you think of Dame Pesos? Think of minions. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's the Chilean.
So also try this alternative to Twitter. It's called Post. Ooh, Post.
I might try Post because I know Mr. Medicare is on there.
You might recognize.
Yay!
What? There's Mr. Metacare. What? Metacare is live streaming? How dare he? Boo! Fuck Metacare. I don't even like him anymore. Ugh. Or maybe I love him.
Thank you, Grunier. I don't know how to say words anymore.
Do you love Mr. Metacare?
Wow, Jenks.
Yes! That's the one I meant.
That's so funny.
Yes!
Do you really love him?
Of course! Of course!
Do you believe in Armenian genocide?
No.
Do you believe in Armenian genocide?
No.
The reason he say that is because Cenk's Turkish and he does not believe in the Armenian genocide.
To a handful of reporters. Then he saw another potential 2024 presidential contender. There's our competitor. He's a fine guy, Mr. Trump said Monday night. He was talking about Ron DeSantis. And
she's mad that he liked Ron DeSantis. Look at the angle of her face. Very triangular.
I don't know that he's running. I think if he runs, he could hurt himself very badly.
All right.
I think he would be making
looking at the votes.
I think the base would not like it.
Kentucky, Rand Paul winning.
So there's more. It gets worse. But
Vermont.
Let me just say, Trump has been compared to like a mob boss many times before. I think that this interview really crystallizes that point. He added this.
Only the worst county is counted.
He runs, meaning DeSantis. If he runs,
look at all the red here. Yeah.
If he did run, I will tell you things about him that won't be very
flattering. They won't
I know
win.
more about him than anyone other
well,
than
that guy might win
his
actually.
Wife, who is really running his campaign.
They won't win.
What? So, all right.
She might win.
I'm gonna give you a chance to jump in, because
I'm trying to scroll over like this super tiny.
Also trying to
he won't win.
DeSantis as someone who's like
uncontested.
By his wife.
Ooh, that looks bad.
It seems like Trump is really terrified that DeSantis is
that looks bad.
That DeSantis could beat him.
So, just a couple of days ago, I became
certain
that Trump was going to run.
Ron DeSantis is going to win. There's like fucking 400,000 vote difference. It's really bad, guys.
And then they would have all these stories of like, oh my God, Ron DeSantis is going to beat him. He's up to 4%. He's up to 6%. I was like, okay, let me see how it plays out, right? And then a couple of days ago, I was like, no, DeSantis is weak. Trump's going to bulldoze him, right? And just as I thought that, in the next day, he did Ron DeSanctimonious. It didn't work well for him. A lot of right-wing pundits criticized him.
Lizard face.
Ken Griffin, a giant Republican donor, giving $60 million, said he's going to give it to DeSantis.
I could look like a
Trump
straight skinwalker, like straight up, like. Whoops! I hit 0 and that.
Yeah, and right-wing donors.
Run everything.
That would be his only chance.
Apparently hitting 0 on YouTube does that. Anyway.
Nope, I was right. He's going to bully DeSantis out of the race. DeSantis
never wanted to be president.
So
he just wants to roll over.
They're definitely going to work.
Florida.
And I mean, he's already talking about DeSantis' wife.
Like, what the fuck?
DeSantis is inches away from buckling, getting on his knees, and starting to do the Cruz/Lindsey Graham, bootlicking. So he's not going to run against this guy. This guy's going to shred.
My cheeks hurt from smiling.
So, as a matter of political strategy, what he's doing right now is totally correct.
Interesting. Okay.
DeSantis never wanted to run for president. He said that a million times.
Indicating that Ron DeSantis had said that he has no plans on running in 2024. To be fair, politicians say that all the time, and then they end up announcing their bid
Sitting and
for,
eating beans. I like
elected
it.
office, and in this case, it would be for the presidency or the Republican ticket specifically. Now, during an interview with News Nation on Tuesday, Trump criticized DeSantis while simultaneously taking credit for DeSantis's political success. So let's get to that statement. He said this, quote, DeSantis was not even going to be able to.
Oh, the
even be
angular
a factor
reporter.
in the
Yeah.
race.
It looks
And
like
as
your
soon
skin
as I
falling off.
endorsed him,
And not in the
within
cool way that my
moments,
skin
the
fell
race was
off
over.
because it,
I got him the
like
nomination.
rotting like a
didn't get
corpse.
it.
Hers
I
is
got
falling
it
off
because
because
the
she wears skin
minute I
scoot
made
like
that
a
endorsement,
lizard
he got
person.
it. Then he ran, and he wasn't supposed to be able to win. I did 2 rallies. We had 52,000 people at each one, and we ended up, or he ended up, I'm sorry, and we ended up, he won, okay? And I thought that he could have been more
I love how they're
gracious,
making fun of Trump
that's up to
when
him.
like
So
Fetterman
apparently
can't speak
he's
English.
not, like, licking
DeSantis
Trump's
would make a great
boots
president, but
enough,
he doesn't want
and
to.
Trump seems a little bitter about
Kind
that.
of like George
But look, for
Washington.
me, the biggest thing is, once you're up on that debate stage, do you have the charisma to kind of overwhelm Trump and how good he is at connecting with right-wing voters with his rhetoric, with his
Yeah, we
insults
love him.
toward the other candidates running against
I'm
him.
like talking to this crazy girl.
Trump has this ability to just kind of slap down anyone.
And maybe if right-wing media and right-wing donors turn on him, that would be his only chance of losing. But here we are 1 day later. Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4. How many are at my door? No, you're stealing. No, you're stealing.
Tactics here that you're seeing.
You know the word that I cut out of that song? You're pretty funny,
And
guy.
DeSantis doesn't get it. He doesn't. Trump's a fascist. This is like said to insiders. It's okay. I'll just run in 28. What's the big deal? I'm young anyway. Yeah, if there is an election in 28, okay. They think that Trump's gonna leave. Did it look like he wanted to leave last
Love
time?
water.
Oh no, Cenk, you don't know. There's
so many people that are spamming in their chat. It's so funny.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, I'm aware of that.
They aren't bots,
Does
they are
Trump look
legion.
like he cares about any law? Does he look like he cares about the Constitution? What planet are you guys on? He's not going to leave. He's not going to leave if he wins. And the Democrats are 200% incompetent.
DeSantis pretty much already won
And
governorship.
win. If any of these dumbass Democrats run,
It's
they're
like not
slow.
even close.
I mean, they're all. They don't know how to fight him.
So tired.
Tell them to be vicious, they're gonna yell at me. Cenk, you are being too uncivil.
Whatever.
Too uncivil. No.
Yes, lib
And
tears.
DeSantis has said he's not gonna run if Trump runs, and I believe him 100%. He's
DeSantis? No, he's not scared of Trump. He just doesn't feel like it. Like, what the heck?
That's actually totally true. So he's a pathological liar, but on that, we're the fairest show in America. He's totally right about that.
Yeah, I wanted to jump in to kind of, because you mentioned Democrats.
I really don't
what
want to do this.
2024 looks like, at least from where we sit today. Look, obviously, it's a lifetime between now and 2024, but there are some ongoing trends.
Oh, these are
within
torts.
the Democratic Party's base that should be concerning.
Assault.
So, for instance, we're seeing a
Emotional
pivot among Latino
distress.
voters toward the
I'm
Republican
doing
Party.
homework.
And in poll
Times
after poll,
2.
their top issue, literally number one
Oh,
issue,
trespass.
is the economy. And I think Democrats
Trespass
thought that they could continue
to land.
riding the wave of, oh, Republicans are bad because of their anti-immigrant rhetoric. And look, they are terrible for their anti-immigrant rhetoric.
No, we're not. We're great.
However, in terms of winning elections, you have to meet voters where they're at.
Like, there's like
Increasingly,
2 million
voters are
crossing the
swayed by the
border.
messaging
It's so fucking
regarding the
annoying.
economy from the Republican Party. Now, obviously, I fully acknowledge that the Republican Party has no
Whoa, that was a big
solution
lag
to
spike.
inflation. You know, they make a big deal about inflation, just like they make a big deal about crime. But what are their solutions? What are they going to do?
Aren't we
never
supposed to
hear
make a
any
big deal about
substantive
crime?
policy proposals or policy solutions from them. But the problem with Democrats
It still hasn't
is
updated.
when it comes to the issues that are raised by the voters that they're supposed to be catering to, they either don't want to talk about it at all, or they turn around and they start promoting policies that have no impact on the concerns of these voters. So, for instance, the Inflation Reduction Act has nothing to do with inflation. Nothing. It's named the Inflation Reduction Act, but it has nothing to do with inflation.
It doesn't
So Democrats think that they can just keep talking about how they passed the Inflation Reduction
Stream
Act,
elements can be so
but people see
stupid.
what's happening with their personal finances. They see how much inflation is cutting into, you know, whatever disposable income they might have. And honestly, many Americans these days don't have any
Whatever.
disposable income. Before the pandemic,
Oops,
you know,
you can't
nearly
see
50%
anything.
of
My bad.
Americans couldn't even afford a $400 emergency.
I was trying to fix stream elements, and
The
it's
bread and
not
butter
not
issues
working.
is where the Democratic Party at least used to win, but they have completely, you know, neglected and abandoned those issues. They use the
Yeah,
rhetoric,
now they
but
want
they don't.
drag queens and kiddie schools. That's what their
And they
big
don't want to take ownership of that.
things are. That's what
Yeah.
they care about.
So let me just
Grooming
preview for
kids.
you on
That's what they care about.
election day here in the midterms. What is the most likely thing to happen? Trump will run. The people who say he's not going to run, I don't know what planet they're on. I just have no idea why they're saying that. They keep saying it, even though it makes no sense at all. And so he's a very, 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 very likely to run. All
Very,
the
very,
Republicans
very,
will
very.
wet
He's
themselves
so
and immediately bow out of
drunk.
the race and start licking all of his boots. And so,
So
that's
drunk.
done. The Republican primaries are already done within like literally a week from now when Trump announces he's going to be the Republican.
Wow, guys, thank you. Thank
on
you
the
for the new
Democratic side,
patron. Now I
Biden's
make
a mess.
$25 a month. Woo, woo, woo.
And so he's like
25. Let's
87
go.
years old, and after losing the elections, he won't have enough leverage to run again. So
My
Gavin
dog's on the
Newsom's
floor.
licking his chops, and he's going to come in with his.
Anyone else remember the days when TYT got views because Anna was hot? Yeah, well, she hit the wall, so.
Right? And the press is going to give him billions in positive media coverage. Billions.
Is it
And they're gonna
updating?
say,
Is the map
Gavin's the
update?
best. He's with the people. He looks like the least with the people person
Okay,
I've ever met in my
think we got
entire life.
update.
Okay? He looks like, you know, Bruce
29% of the
Wayne
count.
up in his
Okay,
mansion.
that's
And
not
every once
good.
in a while he puts on a baseball
North
cap.
Carolina
You're so with the
sucks.
people. Anyways, he had a chance to raise minimum wage.
Marco
here in
Rubio.
California. He could put $18 minimum wage
Easy
on the
win.
ballot. He decided not to. So a guy like that, he's going to go.
Whoa!
in, try stupid,
Holy
slick
shit.
Stuff and think that it's going to carry him just like Hillary and Biden did. And if you know, and things being.
I think
if a progressive does not
don't
derail
know
Gavin Newsom,
who any of those people
Trump
are actually.
will unfortunately, and it
Look at
breaks
all
my
this red,
heart, and
red,
it's the
red,
worst
red,
thing in
red,
the
red.
world, but probably will annihilate Gavin.
28%,
Yeah,
26%,
look, Gavin Newsom deserves to be
Eh.
annihilated. I wanna
37, 34.
give me a minute to just calmly talk about.
And the only
realities in
governorship
California,
is woo.
where
That's bad.
regardless of what anyone says, like what you will hear in California.
I mean, bad for
among
them.
both Democratic
It's just
voters and Democratic politicians.
funny
is that all of the issues that we're having
how bad
today
it is for them.
date back to Ronald Reagan. That argument is insane because while Ronald Reagan did do terrible things, including shut down, you know, mental health facilities, which by the way, JFK also did that. But
We need to
nonetheless,
have
okay,
more mental
that was
health
terrible.
facilities so that people
Democrats have
stop
been in
cutting
charge
off
for,
their
I don't know,
boobs and
Tank,
peepees.
You've been around a little longer than me. How long have Democrats been in charge in deep blue California?
A million years. I mean, so
We
I
have a
don't want to say.
surplus here. We have a surplus, meaning we have money and resources necessary to fix our problems. This is the
Oh my
most
god,
expensive
look, they're
state
being
with
introspective.
the most
Look,
expensive state taxes,
they know what's
sales
happening.
taxes.
No way.
What do we get in return? What do we get in return?
You get
so
fucked
while, yes,
in
we're
the ass.
frustrated and angry right now because we deal with
The only
rolling
person that
blackouts
could
on the
defeat
regular.
Trump in the primary is Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, there's a bad situation in
Tucker
Texas
would
too,
never
with the
run.
privatized,
My booty, he's
deregulated
making
energy
tons of
grid.
money
I totally agree with that. Republicans
on,
not winning
you
with
know.
that energy grid in Texas. But you know what the difference is? In California, they keep telling us about how we're going to have a better quality of life as long as we go along with their
Reagan
policies,
sucked. Amnesty
pay
turned
insanely
California blue
astronomical
forever. Yeah, it did.
taxes, tack on all these additional taxes.
I love
at
how
the
they're
gas
complaining
pump,
about it, but
which,
they're
by
still
the
gonna
way,
vote
those
that way.
additional taxes are supposed to fix our infrastructure. I mean, the streets
Yeah,
are falling apart.
I
There's
feel sorry for you
potholes
living there.
everywhere. What do you mean it's supposed to be used to fix our infrastructure? Our infrastructure is crumbling as we speak. Okay? In Texas, Republicans tell you who they are, and they do what they say they're going to do. So when they say that they want to privatize everything and they believe in the free market, strategy of governing, okay, that's what they do, and we see how it fails in Texas. But the thing that makes me so sick in California is that people like Gavin Newsom, with his slick hair and his slick talk, Make it
I think
seem as though
trespass the
he's looking
property.
out for the working class. He's looking out for the people who elected him to represent them. He's looking out for clean energy, this, that, like all of these
Negligence.
affordable housing. He pulled a stunt this week where he's
Medical
like, I'm pulling all
injury.
state funding from organizations dealing with homelessness until
No,
they can prove to me that they have
that
a
would
plan
be
that'll work.
battery.
Oh, how convenient that you're doing
I'm like
that one
doing my
week
homework
before the
because
midterm
I can't. I'm not like not
How about
listening
you
to
do
her,
the
honestly.
leadership prior to that?
Yeah.
Maybe have a better way
Democrats
of
will never
keeping
care
track
about
of whether or not
anybody.
these
Ever.
nonprofits or these government agencies are doing what's necessary to ensure that people
Surprise,
are freaking
surprise.
housed in the wealthiest state in this country. It's insane. We have a surplus.
Hold on.
There is no excuse for us.
Majority
dealing with the
Taylor
situation
Greene
we're dealing with
wins.
now in this goddamn state. It is insane.
Easy.
And every time we hear about how, we're building affordable housing, they don't build affordable housing. They do the exact opposite. Okay? They loosen zoning laws in some counties so real estate developers
on.
can come in and build luxury condos or
Twitter.
luxury apartments that sit empty. That's what's going on in California. So I apologize if my negative commentary toward precious Democrats hurts people's feelings. But we've had one single party rule in this state, and they have taken it for granted.
Refresh.
They're entitled.
Refresh.
Right? They're entitled to keep getting elected.
Fuck off.
There's no real challenge.
I don't
to
need
their
to log
power,
in.
So they get to do whatever they want. And the same corruption that impacts
Election
Republicans in states like
wizard.
Texas is the same virus that's infecting
I don't need to log
Democratic
in.
leadership here in the state of California.
Yeah, last thing.
All right. Where is it? I want to watch this.
Miami-Dade. This is a big one in Florida. Let's take a look at, okay. This, we got the, yeah.
Look at Miami-Dade.
So let's put this in some perspective.
Let's see.
Miami-Dade
I didn't
County
wanna
has
do
2.75 million people. In 2016, this was a Democratic county by 30 points. Hillary Clinton won this county by 30 points. Miami-Dade is 70% Hispanic.
Uh-oh.
It began shifting to the Republicans in
no.
2020. Donald Trump only lost it by
That's not
7.
good.
And look
Yes,
at this.
girl.
In the mail-in and early vote, which again
Subscribe
tends
for
to
more
be
grill.
more Democratic friendly. Marco Rubio, the Republican, is outright leading in Miami-Dade County by 7 points over Val Demings, a Democratic challenger. In the gubernatorial race, interestingly, we don't have numbers from Miami-Dade County.
There they are.
I'm not.
They popped up for a second. Was that it?
I flipped up to Broward to try to reset it to see if it came in.
That's funny, actually. Election day 2020 versus Nadal. Fuck off. I don't want to sign in. The fuck. Whatever. Be that way. No. Let's watch these people. They look funny to laugh at.
That they might have a bit of a wave going on nationally, but again, I caution you that
He has a
numbers
map
should
that
come
I can
down,
actually
both
see,
with
guys.
early vote being added to the mix, and also if you just look at where the vote.
My
is
map
coming in
isn't
so
working.
far, the biggest the place that has no votes yet is the most Democratic component of the county. That's Prince William County. We don't have any votes from there yet. So again, Spanberger has opportunities to make up what looks like
Warnock's
a big gap
winning,
in
and that's
favor,
really
but that's
bad.
a key race, that 7th district there in Virginia. If Republicans win the 2nd and the 7th, that starts to put them on track for,
I hope that,
significant
like,
night. If Democrats
fixes
defend
itself.
The 2nd and the 7th, that starts to put them on track for a good night as well. And then the other test here is the 10th district. And again, this is an area of Northern Virginia that's been trending more and more Democratic. Joe Biden actually won this district by 18 points in 2020. Again, he's about 20% here. Democratic areas, early votes, not a big part of this mix right now. So you want to see how these numbers evolve, how these numbers change. But this is sort of, to me, the
Warnock is winning, but
has been kind of the wave test. It's a Biden plus 18 district.
Huh?
If we start getting a lot of vote in here, and the Republican hung cow is either
They're
leading
counting
or
all of
safe
the
for
bad
votes,
counties.
that's pointing to a really big night for Republicans. So Democrats want to win this district. They want to win it big. So those are the three kind of tests there that we're looking looking for in
Huh?
Virginia, and I'm just being told we're getting our first reports.
Only 17% counted, but look at the counties that they've counted. They're counting the big hitters, and barely anyone leaves in these two.
Huge core Democratic
So
county. You see Tim Ryan with about 3/4 of the vote. And again, in Ohio, this is what we talked about in Florida, we talked about it in Georgia, we talked about it in North Carolina. The earliest returns, these big batches of votes, are going to tend to be early mail votes here. So again, it's going to be
DeSantis has already won.
Ryan lead in these initial
It's
counts,
over.
and the question becomes the same day vote. Does it give Vance enough to get the lead?
Kemp is catching up, actually.
Yes.
Look at Florida. So funny. Ding, 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 ding. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I don't know why my model keeps swinging so so much.
Well, yeah,
I'm like not moving that much.
Trump by 7 points. The old would have been Biden by 4.
That time I did move.
Well, and what we've seen is what we've talked about. As this percentage has ticked up, it's been same day vote. Remember, we were at 63 and Luna was at about 46 and change. Now
People in my old college are saying we can't sleep. 11 through 4 o'clock is when the last fuck up happened.
Same day vote.
I know. That's why I became a VTuber, actually, because there aren't any based VTubers, and I wanted to be a based VTuber. Because there's like a market, like there's a gap in the market. Like there's super liberal ones, and then there's like ones that aren't allowed to talk about it because they're corporate, but there's no based ones. So that's what I do. And my eyes closed for a long period of time. I look at my phone. He keeps clicking it. He keeps checking. It's like, fuck. They're really tanking it. It's Chris Snoo. Hi, Argo. If you subscribed, I can't tell, so please tell me.
Of course.
Oh, no.
And
What are they saying?
the counties from reaching out to the individuals whose votes or whose ballots had issues.
There was a beast
They didn't want to
YouTuber.
give them a chance to come back and cast a new ballot
Aw.
with an accurate date on the ballot.
Well,
but luckily they lost that.
if that
effort. Now, there's
happened-
nothing in Pennsylvania state law that states that
I mean,
counties
like, what?
have to reach out to these voters.
I have a really
that had
supportive
issues.
Discord, so
There's
I think I'd
also
be
nothing
okay.
stopping them. So
And
some
also,
of
my
these
my
counties
parents
did
are
reach
very
out to
supportive.
voters. I
They
would be
really
shocked
like
if
what I'm
more
doing.
counties reached out to voters because, as the Washington Post had reported, a lot of the individuals they spoke to who had issues with the date on their ballot never received any communication from any state official about correcting the mistake.
But that is sad that happened to her.
There are definitely voters who have been disenfranchised in the state of Pennsylvania. Now, let's move on to other states because there are issues in other states as well. The Democratic Senatorial Campaign Committee.
He keeps clicking. Look at
Committee,
him.
has joined Fetterman, by the way, in
Rand Paul's gonna
Pennsylvania
win.
on a lawsuit which aims to ensure that ballots aren't tossed out due to minor inconsequential errors. We'll see what happens with that.
He keeps
We'll keep
clicking.
an eye on it. But the election's today, so I'm glad.
Fulton
they're
County's a
back to some
shithole.
extent, but I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make. Now, Georgia isn't any better. In Georgia, home to a razor-close U.S. Senate race that could decide control of the upper
Okay.
chamber, right-wingers have challenged the eligibility
Chase
of
Oliver
thousands
looks
of
like he's
individual voters, making use of a GOP
on
crafted
crack.
law allowing state residents to
Camden,
file
never
an
heard of it.
unlimited number of challenges.
He's clicking it
so
like he
that's
has
just meant
Tourette's or
to slow
something, or
things
like he's
down
high.
and just make it increasingly difficult for people to vote and have their vote count.
Like he
In
just keeps
Arizona,
clicking.
Michigan, and Nevada,
Irwin.
Republicans have filed lawsuits
Ooh.
aimed at requiring the
Yeah, that makes
appointment
sense.
of more Republican poll watchers.
He's not even talking, he's
which,
just
look,
clicking.
I don't care about
Clicking,
that. As
clicking,
long as
clicking.
they're not intimidating voters, which we have seen in Arizona, which was taking place at ballot drop boxes in Arizona until finally a judge stepped in and prevented them from
Gwinnett
doing
County.
that. But having poll
Such a
watchers
disappointment,
who lean
Henry.
Republican, I don't care as
Why
long as
would
they're not
why would we vote for Warnock
people who are
again?
working at the polls or the voters themselves.
So, guys,
No, I don't have a Rumble, but I have
not
a
having to
Odyssey.
debate on the ballot like the
It
issue
like
in Pennsylvania
instantly
was a real issue
transfers my
because
stuff over
it was
there.
going to have people cheat, etc. I would be dead set against letting them vote.
Georgia statewide's
Yeah,
only
because,
29%. Okay,
I know
nice.
that if there's a slight ability to cheat, Republicans will jump all over it. You always have to be fair and think about shoe on the other foot, right? So, is the date being wrong or
We're
not?
almost
on
at 8 o'clock.
The ballot and
Walker's catching up. That's good.
No, not at all. And the Republicans have not shown that it's an issue. They haven't shown that there's any kind of cheating or anything like that, right? So, given that, then I would go to the Uyghur method, if you will, the Uyghur maneuver. So go to Georgia in that case, right? So Georgia, they're saying, all right, we're going to challenge all the Democratic votes in heavily Democratic districts.
That's a lot of red.
Atlanta.
He's taking out his phone.
Well, Democrats,
He's
what are you
looking at
waiting
it.
for? Why don't you go
He's
to
gonna click
heavily
again.
Republican
He's gonna click
districts
something.
in
Look, he wants
suburban and
to.
rural parts of Georgia and go, I challenge, I challenge, I challenge, I challenge, I challenge.
Oh,
and
he's
clog
talking
it up
again.
until they have an 8-hour line and no one can vote.
His audio's off.
Well, that would be doing
Look at him.
strategies Republicans. Yes, it would. It's called politics. Would you like to participate?
He looks so stressed out.
No, we're going to take it up with the courts 7 months from now when they've already seated the senator. Okay. Well, if you don't want to fight back, you're going to lose.
Yeah, 100%. All right, I think we have time for one more story before we go to break and officially
I mean,
begin
some
our
people just
election
don't want to show
coverage.
their
So
face,
let's-
so I don't know why
Man that brought
VTuber is
prosperity
not
in the
good.
leadership-
Is he talking now? Look at all this crap he has on his desk. He looks very stressed out. Limit voting for non-citizens. Yes! He's just checking everything. Yeah, that's why I'm a VTuber. And I don't just want it to be like, you know, a mouse cursor on the screen. It's kind of boring. Like, just a mouse cursor, it's like... I mean, I guess, but I'm not really like that. If you've seen any of my other videos, I'm not that kind of person. Fuck off! I'm talking to the shilling of garbage. Ooh, that's actually close. It's really close. How about this? District 7. These are all Atlanta districts. Republicans have 3 seats already. Yeah, that's like a million difference. It's pretty bad. What are these? Indiana? I know that usually looks blue. I love this music, so funny. Yeah, that's true. If there are guy people, then I try to support them. But I only know Manic, and he has more followers than me. So, you know. They're closing in 1 minute. I hate Beto, just uses Hispanics. His name is Robert Francis O'Rourke. Yeah, it is funny. Beto barely comes from Robert, first of all. It's like that one guy, Sean King, pretending he's a black person. Ooh, that guy looks so nervous. Woo! He just keeps clicking, 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 clicking. Yeah, I don't... Pornography is banned in my Discord server for a reason. I don't support pornography of any kind. Come on. There we go. I wish this music would stop. This is like the only person that's actually doing stuff. Nobody's done Pennsylvania. This is the only guy doing something, and he's just clicking things incessantly. But, like, who else am I supposed to watch? He's the only person clicking things. Pornography is banned on my Discord server. I really don't like the industry. It's disgusting. Cherokee County has always been red. Looks like he just changed something on his map. Cherokee, sorry. I can't read. Porn is a stain on many people's lives. Georgia statewide. It looks like... I really hope that Stacey doesn't win. Come on, Georgia. We're dying here. No, I haven't, but I hate it, so that's all I have to say. Ohio! Wow. That looks really bad. It looks like Oklahoma's already red. He keeps clicking things. Oh. Come on. They've only counted the shit counties for fucking Georgia. The piece of shit dog stain counties. Now I'm getting nervous. Florida, yeah, that's an easy one. But if, like, Georgia gets fucked, I'm gonna be so fucking stressed! Yeah, DeSantis already won. DeSantis has already won. Like, nobody... That's not a surprise to anybody. Yeah. I don't like listening to sad songs anymore. I used to listen to only emo songs, but yeah, it's just I don't like sad things. Ugh. Everything's sad already. Look at how much he's clicking. Click it, click it, click it, click it, click it. He's more stressed out than I am. Come on, America! Yeehaw! Woohoo! Anyone else subscribe to Patreon? No, just Conspiracy Cat, because he's the best. If I had money, I would support, like, YouTube channels that I really like Ricada, and I have supported Good Logic. He's like a YouTuber, lawyer. Yeah. But I don't have money, so. Marco Rubio already won. Easy. Easy. Alright, let's do the same for Georgia. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. I'm stressed out. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Florida's fucking over. Oh, the Senate doesn't look good for Georgia. Warnock, the wife beater, might just win again, guys. Yippee! He keeps clicking on Pennsylvania. There's nothing on there. Oh, they turned the music off.
Yeah, an exciting hour here.
Yeah, I don't have money. That's I'm a law
I
student. I don't have any money.
Again, we want to see here, do we get some initial, one thing that may be different from 2020 for those
I'm a law student. Of course, I have zero money. I'll have money like one day, but not right now.
Look at this. Allegheny County, one of the second biggest in the state, where Pittsburgh is, western Pennsylvania. What you're looking at here is the mail vote from Allegheny County.
Vote.
And this is just about all of it. And they just counted it up and released it all out in one batch at the start of the night. I was saying what might be different from 2020, this might be different. We might get a lot more of the mail vote early in the night. And again, remember the pattern in 2020
Legal bites suck.
was that we
Natalie
weren't
Lawyer
getting much of
chick
the
suck.
mail vote on election night or early in election night. We were getting largely same-day vote heavily from Republican counties, and Joe Biden spent the week getting mail votes counted up in one county after the other.
Nick the law
and eventually
pope.
taking the lead and winning the state. Well, this is now different. Now you've got 150,000 plus mail ballots just released from one of the biggest Democratic counties in the state.
Pulls this off again. I'm gonna be so pissed.
John Fetterman, of course,
he deserves to lose.
From Braddock, Pennsylvania.
I actually voted this guy, guys. Like, come on.
Now remember, this dynamic of different voting modes having wildly different results is more pronounced and more extreme in Pennsylvania than just about any other state, because most other states have a middle ground. Most states have the mail-in vote and then the same-day vote and also the early vote. There's no early vote in Pennsylvania. You either mail in your ballot or you vote same day. And the folks who vote by mail, this is how heavily Democratic they are. I'll just give you a sense of this. Overall, this is a Democratic county, but it was Biden with 60%. Fetterman's running almost 25 points above that.
Yeah, Fetterman's basically a walking corpse, but, you know, vote blue, whoever, whatever, who, what the fuck is the
this happen in other
thing's
counties
called?
in Pennsylvania. The story is going to be that same-day vote. How much does that Fetterman number come down as the same-day vote, which we would expect to be pretty strongly Republican? How much does that Fetterman number come down? Remember, Joe Biden won Pennsylvania statewide by 80,000 votes.
I have YouTube Red because my family has it, and we have a family plan.
Like this, Fetterman wants to basically be
my parents like it, so
he could maybe
I get
afford
it too.
to be a fraction of a point lower than it, you know, give or take. So in Allegheny, that's what we're going to be looking for the rest of tonight as the same-day vote gets counted in. It may take a while to start getting that same day in. We're also keeping an eye on Philadelphia County, the other biggie in the state.
Santos won re-election already.
They talked about releasing today publicly
That's good.
about 100,000 mail-in votes pretty quickly right off the bat. So that's why I'm keeping an eye on. We may see a big batch of Democratic votes. Keep in mind the mail votes that you get out of Philadelphia, if they do have that
Whoa,
100,000 they talked
Walker
about
is
releasing
catching
shortly after poll
up.
closing, that wouldn't
Yes,
be all of them. There
Walker.
was that
Come
procedural change if you filed
on.
today under the
I
threat
actually
of
met
litigation.
Walker
There'd be
in
about
real
20 or
life. He's pretty
30,000
cool.
mail-in ballots still to come after that. But again, there's the potential here in the next few minutes. There's the potential here for another 100,000 or so mail-in
Did you see
ballots
Warnock
to
the
be
wife
reported
beater
out of
ad?
Philadelphia.
That's
So
pretty
we may
funny.
be in a situation here. We'll see what else lights up in Pennsylvania.
Wow,
We may
I'm
be in a
stressed.
situation where John Fetterman banks a pretty significant advantage in this running tally here, and then the story really becomes, the same-day vote elsewhere. Is that going to be enough for Mehmet Oz to overcome it? Kind of a reverse of how it all played out in 2020. So let's see. Keep a close eye there on Pennsylvania, and they're going to shout to me.
Thank you for all the views, guys. Really love it.
We do. Wanted to update you on Florida, where you see obviously Rubio and DeSantis declared winners in the gubernatorial race. The other thing we're tracking in Florida, though, House seats. And again, just to update you here, now it's been projected in the 13th district. Anna Paulina Luna has been projected by NBC to be the winner of this House race, and you see the gain. This is a gain for Republicans. This was the seat that was held by Charlie Crist. It was redrawn.
Damn,
at the insistence
Charlie
of Governor
Crist.
DeSantis to favor Republicans. In light of that, perhaps Crist chose to run for governor this year. Anna Paulina Luna, the Republican, picks it up. Republicans need a net gain of 5 seats to get the House. There's a gain for them right there. Here's another one. This
Holy
district
shit.
was drawn. This is the newly created district in Florida. They gained a seat because of redistricting. It was drawn to favor Republicans. The Republicans win it. That's a gain for Republicans right there. You take a look
Juice
at
tube.
here it is.
I don't know what that
4th
is.
District. Again, this was a district that was represented by Al Lawson, Democratic congressman. This was a heavily Democratic district. The lines
Ooh, it
were
flipped.
dramatically redrawn to favor Republicans, and here it is. The Republican candidate,
Nice.
Aaron Bean, has won. That is a net gain for Republicans. The purpose of this map that Ron DeSantis pushed through politically was to help Republicans along toward that goal of getting 5 seats in the House. And I just showed you 3 districts that Republicans have now picked up seats in Florida. One other state here that have neglected a bit, and I don't want to neglect any further, it's New Hampshire. We've neglected it a bit because it's a very slow count. We were hoping it'd be a little quicker here in New Hampshire. So it's a scattering. You got some vote from
Ivy
we just got
is already
Philadelphia.
winning.
I'll come back to New Hampshire, I promise. No offense to the Granite Staters, but here we go. Here's Philadelphia.
Well,
And what we got
Philadelphia's
here
a
is-
shithole.
Yeah, so it's just about 61,000. They were telling us 100,000, but we've got here about 63,000 mail votes reported out here, though. But
I'm
again,
so
I mean,
anxious,
look at this,
guys.
55,000
Like, I'm
net gain
freaking
here
out.
for John Fetterman. Mail votes coming out of Philadelphia. So you've got the 2 biggest counties in the state.
Always vote, never
Philadelphia
be
and
confident.
Allegheny.
Like,
And we know in
because
Philadelphia there are
they can always
mail-in
fuck
votes
things up
that are still to come
at the
that are
11th
going
hour.
to look like this. They're going to be hugely advantageous to the Democrats. So with only that counted right now, this is what the statewide vote looks like in Pennsylvania. It's an advantage starting out of over 160,000 votes for Fetterman over Oz. Still to come will be the same-day vote in Allegheny.
I wish
the
they'd
same-day
count
vote
the
in
actually good
Philadelphia. We're gonna
counties
get
in
mail
Georgia.
from all the other counties in the state, plus the same day. But again, this just with counties this big,
Not the
we're
shithole
pulling out
counties.
this much mail vote that favors the Democrats by this margin. I think it sets the stage again. The storyline we're going to be following tonight, for those who remember the 2020 election in Pennsylvania, may well be the reverse. I think the storyline tonight might be, is Oz, on the strength of same-day vote, able to catch up with Fetterman, who gets, again, the reports, the early mail reports that we didn't see in 2020. So it's a different pattern. Yeah.
They turned on the music again. No! How else am I supposed to look at the map? You live in New York? I hope Lee Zeldin wins for you, buddy. I'm sorry. if you saw, there was a recent case from New York where a
So here we
woman,
go.
a
it's
little old
limited
lady
in
was
terms of
murdered
rights in New
and
Hampshire. I'll
tortured
start on the
by
governor's race
a
because you can
felon,
see
and then
what's
another
limited
woman
is
was
coming in, and it's
raped
more
brutally
Democratic
by
than
a
Republican, and Sununu
25-time
doing so
felon.
well in it
So it's
that he
just
actually
sad.
trails
I
in the
hope
tally,
that, you
but he's
know,
overperforming what Republican thresholds
I
are in
hope
some of these
that
areas
you'll
so much. That's what the call
be able
comes
to
from.
get a
But I think
good
that's interesting in terms of just taking an initial
guy.
look at this Senate race,
Yeah.
because this Senate race is one
That's all I can
Maggie
say.
Hassan's running for re-election. In
It's
2016,
just sad.
she won in a squeaker in New Hampshire. And in 2016, New Hampshire nearly went for Trump. The margin was just a couple thousand votes that Hillary Clinton won the state by. It then swung towards Biden by 7 points in 2020. And then this Senate race, sort of in the last couple weeks, has been a bit of a mystery. National Republicans thought that Bolduc was a sure loser in
Epo
this
from
race.
Discord, thank you.
Might be close, might be competitive. Okay, it's very early.
Thank
Again,
you for
these are
joining.
disproportionately Democratic areas that are reporting.
Oh, look, they're streaming.
Some other races we can talk about, even though the majority of precincts have not reported yet. So let's take a quick trip over to Pennsylvania for the Senate race between Democrat John Fetterman and Republican Mehmet Oz. I'm curious if they.
I know it's looking good, but I really hope that Georgia can go red again.
Does have a significant lead,
Or else I'm going to be
with
extremely
just 4%
sad.
of the precincts reporting. So he
Epo, you can join the Patreon too, and then I'll get $26 a month. Yippee!
12.1%. So again, only 4%.
Hey, I got a shill.
So it doesn't really mean much yet.
Got a shill.
Yeah, can I hold on, Anna? Let me
Sure.
just say, in a lot of the states here, you're going to see Democrats leading. So more and more states are counting mail-in ballots first. Again, if those were going to be the real numbers, I mean, boy, it would be a completely different night than we expected, right? But you can also see
Somebody in the comments said Fetterman equals Frankenstein's puppet. Yep, that's true.
Now, for example, in Georgia, with 31% reporting, while Warnock has a 12-point lead, if you look at the Stacey Abrams-Brian Kemp race, also an important race. Unfortunately, with 28% reporting, Stacey Abrams only has a little bit less than 5% lead, 52-1 to 47.4. So given that context, Stacey Abrams is in a lot of trouble.
That's good.
So
That's good to hear.
I wanted to actually go to Senator
Well, it's
Turner
29% of
kind of hear
the
about
vote
how
counted.
she feels the Democrats have handled their campaigning.
I want to
leading up
look
the
at
midterms.
Gimme
We can get to
Georgia.
some more numbers in a bit. But
Well,
I'm
they're
dying to
counting
hear
all the
from you,
fucking garbage
Senator Turner.
counties.
So tell
Look.
us what you think.
Is Anna drinking again?
Well,
I hope she
using
is.
abortion as or thinking that abortion would be a silver
Abortions.
bullet was the wrong way to go. If you wrap abortion in the context of the economic woes that people in this country are feeling, the 98% material condition people, but they were their chests and their fists that they
Boo.
lost.
Let's do something else. What else do I have prepared?
That's not good.
My dear Chad.
Oh, that's out. No.
Yes, we're not gonna watch the Young Turks forever, okay? We're gonna watch something that's truly magical. I have discovered a new bunch of soy boys.
Oh, yes. I need some comedy. I'm feeling awful.
Baby, I have discovered a new sort. Soy boy.
Imagine shilling for the regime couldn't be me.
Before they are related to a video game called Fate Grand Order. Oh, they're the fans of Fate Grand Order. You wanna see the fans of Grand Order? Chen Huger?
Yes!
Do you wanna see them?
Yes!
Do you wanna laugh at them?
Yes!
Do you hate them?
Of course!
Do you believe in Armenian genocide?
Oh, that's out. No.
Oh, Chen, come on.
Total, utter lie. 100% provable lie.
No, it's just a lie.
Total, massive, complete lie.
Chen, we talked about this already. They're gonna take the money if you don't fucking apologize.
No, I'm sorry.
He apologized. Can you at least admit that the Armenian Geno, you know what happened?
Okay, all right, maybe not, okay?
He said maybe. Woo, round of applause for Shang Yogur.
I'm watching Dame
At least
Peso
giving it a
stream.
maybe is the best that anyone has done. Let's watch the new Soy Boys I personally have. discovered. You're gonna love it.
Yes!
By the way, this game is about spending money to get the anime waifus, right? You can play the game for free.
Okay,
You
at
play
least I
it.
talked to
All
you
the
guys.
Fucking free characters are super good. You don't have to spend money. But if you spend money, you get all
I'm
the
not a
fucking
gacha
women,
game.
female characters with the big titties. That's the point of the game. And the stars of the lol cows.
Is that Morgan Le Fay? Is that Morgan Le Fay? Is that Morgan Le Fay, dude?
Oh, ew!
Nintendo Switch!
What the fuck?
Inside me.
No!
I think I like sucking cock.
Ew.
Ah, no! Don't get closer!
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Oh, we finally got the subscription!
Why the fuck does
Yay!
not come?
Thank you, Kiernath. You fix it. Yeah, but that made me want to throw up. Like, actually throw up. Ugh, this guy's fucking disgusting. I feel fucking stomach. Ugh!
This was the stream.
Ugh, I actually feel stomach sick, guys.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
I need, like, oh, thank God, there's a trash can next to me.
Comment down below if you think I look ugly as fuck.
I'll have to comment because he looks fucking ugly. Ugh. Nothing. Just, like, his T levels must be in the 200s, like the fucking Try Guys. It's just so bad. I don't have the words, so I'm sorry.
That was really nice. What do you think?
Oh, I'm about to fucking vomit.
1 4.
Now I kind of
Two
wish I went
more.
to bed
2
early,
4.
so I didn't have to see
Never
that.
Again.
Everyone's typing too. That was terrible. Let's just do this. Herschel.
1 or 2. Do it. I saw an F. Fuck you. I'm live. You ain't gonna lie to me. Mods. You gotta... Oh no, I see a lot of 2s. Oh. I see some 1s. I put a lot of effort. I searched the whole entire...
Alright.
Donor money.
Let's
He
do
doesn't
this
talk
one.
about that as much. He's like doing the average guy thing, and he's got the good theatrics around it, and I applaud him for that. And he's drinking the beer on TV and all that stuff. He's got all the theatrics right.
Dude, you drank a
So
ton
can
of
the
beer before you
theatrics
started
alone win
this.
it? Maybe. I mean, it's an R+10 state at this point. So for him to win, it would be a minor
Only
miracle.
30%
So my
of vote
point is,
in
run
Georgia counted.
aggressive like Ryan
So
is.
they probably
My God,
just
if you add in the
looked at a
right
ton of
policies,
fucking
Yeah, I
mail-in
gotta jump in
vote.
on that because
They count the
you know,
mail-in votes
on
first.
one hand, you have the mainstream Democratic Party constantly talking about the threat to our democracy. It is their rallying cry. It is the number one thing that they have said and used in their campaigning leading up to today. But their actions don't really seem to show that they're concerned.
Still
about
stressful.
the
I mean,
risk
I'm
to
not gonna lie. It's still extremely stressful.
if Republicans
It makes
And the reason
me
why I say that is because
worried
you wanna
and
do a
glad that I
cutesy
actually
little
voted.
Test study or test case and see if you could win just based
I hate
on
this camera,
theatrics
by the
at
way.
a time when Americans are struggling financially and have been struggling financially for a while now. I mean, no, how about you run on the issues
I think
that
it's the
voters want and actually fulfill
lights.
those policy goals.
Makes
And
the
that's the thing
camera
with
think that I'm
Democrats. You know, they say
like
one
narrowing
thing,
my
they
eyes.
fearmonger about something, which by the way, I agree with them. There is a risk to our democracy right now.
Risk
they
to
didn't fight for a
democracy.
Voting Rights Act, and in their campaigning, it's just more of the same. And while I
She's so
commend
mad.
Ryan for finally campaigning aggressively in the final hour, this is not the time to like experiment.
My stream on
You
my
gotta
phone
run
is
to
behind.
win, And in order to run to win, you have to listen to your
My stream on my
voters,
phone is how I look at
listen to
the
their
comments, because
concerns,
then I'd have to
look
go
at
like
the
this
polling and
because
see
it's
what their
behind my
top
neck,
concerns
my head.
are, and speak to those concerns.
I have
Explain why you're
downloaded
better
on
than
my
the Republican
phone the
candidate on
VTuber
these
app,
issues.
but it
For
just
God's
wouldn't
sake,
connect for some reason.
Republicans are engaging in faux populist rhetoric. Why do you think they're doing it? Why do you think that Republicans are trying to stylize themselves as the party that's looking out for the working class, even though we know full well their policies do the exact opposite? Because they're pandering to voters based on the issues that matter the most to them.
Yeah. So I just want to be clear about one thing, which is that, look, Tim Ryan is not doing it as a test case, right? I'm just saying it's an interesting test case since he happens to be running that way. And if you're wondering, well, can't he see the same polling that we're seeing, that minimum wage polls really well if he's raising it? So why doesn't he just do it? As Anna said, why doesn't he do both, correct strategy and correct policy? Well, it's because if he did, he'd lose his donors, and then he wouldn't have any chance. And this Senate, Democratic Senate committee
Buying a
that's
new
supposed to
Apple
fund these
cable,
races
because
didn't give him any
that's
money
what I was doing. That's
because
why
they
I
said,
wasn't
"Oh, you
talking.
can't win in Ohio." So now, without the
I have to
Democratic
get a
money
new
coming
cable
in,
because it won't connect
he's
to
even
my
more reliant on the donors,
computer. The
and that
cable that I have
undercuts his
now.
ability to run on effective policies that are more progressive economically, right? So you can argue about social justice issues, but you can't argue about the economic issues. So,
What's someone
people are
saying?
definitely on our side on those.
Doesn't even seem like he ran on social
I'll look at my
justice
phone.
issues based on what
Those
No, he
matter
did not. I
to
mean, he
pro
ran
middle
he
class.
ran a
Yeah,
very
money matter.
Republican-light
Is that a guy?
campaign in the state of Ohio.
I
And
can't tell if
I
that's a
get
guy
it.
or not.
Republicans are controlling everything, but we see cases where you do have some Dems running strong on all of the issues, because to me, how you run is also how you are going to govern. You're not just going to flip a switch and all of a sudden become this champion. He's not going to do it. Now, Cuyahoga County, where
There we
I
go.
am, which is the largest county, Cuyahoga County has to
Somebody comment on
overperform
my YouTube
for
video. This
Democrats
is
to win in
pure
this
no
state.
if no
And I
one
just
helped.
don't
They're
see
getting
Cuyahoga
out
County
of state.
overperforming tonight.
Yeah. So let me do two quick updates for you guys. So the numbers in Ohio are beginning to move. So
Oh,
now
yes.
17% reporting. Tim Ryan's at 54 and JD Vance is at 46. So the lead is down to 8. Okay. So that'll happen throughout the night, and then see if Ryan can hold the lead. Now up to 18%, and the same numbers are in. All right. I want to give you one piece of good news. This usually happens in exactly this way. We have our first call of the night. Maxwell Frost is one in Florida. So he is very progressive, and he will be
Who?
the youngest member of Congress ever. So
No
we've
clue who
got
that is.
I don't even know if he's millennial or Gen Z. He might be the first Gen Z candidate. I think it's Gen Z. So congrats to Maxwell Frost.
Okay. I checked my ticket, guys. I checked it. Okay? I made sure that it said Republican straight ticket. Okay? I checked. Kemp's gonna win. Kemp's gonna win. That's good. But I'd really fucking like Herschel to win. I'll probably be off at around 9 or 10, depending on how stressed out I am, because I have a test tomorrow morning, and it's 10% of my grade. He looks as stressed out as I am. Alabama Senate's already been won. Oh, my mom sent me a medical picture. They took out some dude's stomach or something. Why does he have like a Excel spreadsheet that he printed out? Come on, Walker. I'm so stressed. Yeah. You see, like, my eyes bulging out of my VTuber model. That's because I'm fucking panicked, guys. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not eating, or I'd be stressed eating, which I have a problem with. Thankfully, I only eat foods that are, like, stressy, like, low-calorie stuff, not, like, pizza or whatever. Usually just snack foods, like seeds and, potato chips. Hi, doggy. I wish I could show you guys my dog, but I don't want to dox my face, so. The reason I keep zooming in and out is because I'm, like, rolling in my chair right now. Puppy! Hi, puppy! Hi, puppy! Yep! Come here! Oh, my baby. Sweet baby. She's sitting in my lap. Oh, she's licking my face. You're sweet puppy. You're sweet puppy. Yeah, that's why my camera was zoomed out a lot. Whoopsie. Yeah, puppy. If you join the Discord, then you can see my dog. She looks like an Oreo, which is my favorite cookie. Yeah, puppy. Hmm? Oh, no. She keeps licking me. You have stinky breath, don't lick me. She's a dachshund. I wish they'd turn this fucking music off.
It looked for a second that Val Demings might catch him about 4 months ago or so, but then the tide swung nationally and washed out Val Demings, who ran in. Seems like she ran a fine.
She's so sheddy. She's shedding all over me.
It looks like Rubio's going to win big there. Another race in Florida has been called. Another easy victory, unfortunately, for the Republicans. Ron DeSantis has won. Charlie Crist playing his usual role in Florida to run as a patsy, don't fight Republicans, and get your ass handed to you. So
yeah,
Charlie,
she's
well
cute.
done.
She likes howling at me.
You did accomplish your mission of getting your ass handed
Oopsie,
to you.
oopsie, oopsie, don't lick my face, thank you.
Yes!
Hey, if you're gonna run, if you're
Give
gonna
me the
take
money
that amount of
instead.
time out of your life, why not go big? It just makes no sense to me.
Oh, I'm giving you a big hug. Oh, I love your hugs. She usually bites my face when I try to hug her. And not bite. She just like, she just kind of like swings her face at me and hits my face with her face.
Oh, wow. Are you gonna talk to a Republican?
Utter lie. 100% provable lie.
What if a Republican appear on your show, Chen Huger?
I'm triggered. I'm triggered.
What would you say to them?
I'm sorry.
Believe in Christianity, which means that you do not get get to dictate the way I live my life based on your religion.
It's
I
not
don't
about
care what the Bible
religion.
says.
It's
You
about
have
science.
every right in the world. All those women who identify with your
Like,
religion
science
have every right in
says
the world
that
to not
babies
get an abortion,
are,
to not take birth
you know,
control, but they do not have the right to dictate my
born at life.
And what I decide to
Like,
do
what is it called? I can't think anymore. There's a dog in my lap.
I'm so tired of having non-stop conversations about what the Bible says. You live your
I can't think when I'm listening to her. It's not about what Christianity says, it's what science says, and science says that, life begins at conception. Really? That's a t-shirt? I bet I'm gonna see somebody wearing it. Oh, that's actually nice. What's he
If there's
saying?
fewer people choosing to vote by mail and they're voting same day instead, that same day pool may end up being less Republican, less strongly Republican than we saw in 2020. So if you're factoring in 2020 numbers along those lines,
Because I was really, really confident 2020 for Trump, and then
checking in next door in Ohio, again, about a third, a little bit less
like,
than a third
it was
voting
very
in here
sad.
right now. Again, primarily
So
mail early vote. So we said that would give Tim Ryan the advantage. The
thanks,
question would
Hunter.
be,
I
say
appreciate
mail, set
it.
for Vance.
Still
There's
stressing out.
There's 3 key House races in Ohio here as we talk about the battle for the House. And let me just take you through those. Number 1 is right here.
Oh, give me hugs, doggy. I need hugs. She starts like kind of freaking out when I hug her. I don't know. She doesn't like hugs that much.
Her district. Look at this. Under the redrawn lines, this is actually a Trump district, and her opponent here.
Oh, she wants off. She wants off of my lap. Oh, no, she's staying.
Really kind of marring his campaign.
Thank you.
National Republicans and like kind of walking away from him. You see a huge lead here for Captor, but again, just to light up the counties.
I think I'm just gonna like go to bed soon. I know that like it's pretty early, but honestly, they're probably gonna pull some bullshit at like 3 o'clock again. So, that sucks. Still, 36% of the vote counted only. This has to be like mail-in voting. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Well, this pisses me off. I think that my microphone is picking up my dog, which does the random mouth things. Anyways, they probably will. Let's be realistic. They're gonna pull some bullshit in fucking the 11th hour when everyone else is like, oh, I'll go to sleep, it looks good. And then it's like, oh, wait, they're cheating again. Surprise, surprise. Anyways, thanks for joining the Patreon, Conspiracy Cat. That's a big help. Yeah. I'm gonna eat some Spanish rice, which I'll post in the Discord, and go to bed. If you want to join the Discord, you don't have to pay me, because I know that's unreasonable. Just DM me on Instagram or on Twitter so I can add you. Yeah. If you hear patting sounds, I'm patting my dog because she's my stress blanket now, and my squishy thing that I squeeze. I love my dog. Remember, Democrats like cats, so that means they're evil. I wish I could bring my dog to school. Yep, it's the only way they can win. I'm pretty sure some dead person took my fucking vote. That's probably what happened. Yeah, good night, guys. Sorry I didn't go the full night, but this is a way more stressful than I thought it would be. At least we got Florida, right, guys? We got like 3 new house seats from Florida. So we at least know that we probably have the house. So that's nice. Anyways, so yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you subscribed, I can't see it because fucking the plugin's broken. But thank you if you did. I really appreciate all of you. Yeah, have a blessed night. Don't forget to pray before you go to bed, because it's important. I always do, anyways. Yeah, I'll shut up now. Thank you so much, guys. Good night. Have a blessed night and day and week. Yeah, good night.